The D&D over at Matt's.
All right. Hey,
How
everybody.
you guys
Eric's like,
Well-
we got to shorten it 6 to 6:30.
Hello.
Welcome to D&D.
6 to 6:30 new time. Hey guys, what's up?
Been a
Let's all
while
attack
since
one time.
we've been here.
You missed the podcast that we had before this.
It was superb.
I wasn't listening, so it must not have been that good.
Oh yeah, sure.
All right. It has been a month since we played, and I'm sure all of you were like scheming and plotting and thinking, "What should I do next?" Because you know exactly.
So okay, let's talk about that. I was thinking about this because Isaac's like,
Eric,
we had a whole
stop
week.
getting off on
No.
tangents.
This is important. This is important. I remember last week we were playing an Isaac campaign. And he's like, "You guys had a whole week to think about it." But you know what? That's disingenuous. If we talk about it, I didn't really have a week. In game time, I only had that short amount of time. So,
I play
right?
so many D&D campaigns. As soon as the session's over, brain off.
I
That part
brain
of the
off.
brain, gone.
No more D&D for a week.
I only said that because you said that. You're like, you had a week. And I said, well, so did you.
I don't have to plan anything because I'm not running the campaign. I gotta find your new YouTube channel.
Hey, Finley. Oh yeah, and Science Train. So I should say, new things. This is now on my Nookrium Inc. channel, which was my drawing channel, which is now my drawing and D&D channel. Big news, by the way, Francisco. And we're also streaming on Twitch, my normal Twitch channel.
Look how excited Francisco is about that big news.
He's stoked right now.
He went, yeah.
It's like Francisco got a new lamp.
New
Back
lamp.
there. Yeah, back there behind you. Oh, I don't have it in never mind. I don't have it. I have it cropped out.
Paper
over
lamp.
here.
That paper lamp in
Oh,
the
the little
corner.
paper lamp.
It's like every week we play, there's one new thing in that room. When you start out, there was nothing there.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
just
you know,
a
just-
white void.
filling
He's
up.
slowly
the room.
adding
Your
it.
wife threw you in the junk room, didn't she?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see a cat asleep on the chair next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I gotta find.
Sleeping away.
Oh yeah.
I think I have a
let's
link
see.
around somewhere. I don't have it on the Twitch page. I will.
Well, you can send it to us later. I'm gonna pull up the game we should be playing, which is Talespire.
Talespire.
Talespire. What?
I
updates?
reinstalled it. I reinstalled it just for today. I had to do a fresh Windows install.
After that, he's gonna delete it and never look at it ever again.
Talespire is fancy. We gotta convince Isaac to get it.
Isaac does
Ray.
have it.
Oh, my water level. I mean, Isaac.
Ray.
Ray's the guy.
Supposed
It's
to
not
be
about
out
convincing him. It's
in
about
beta. It's supposed to be early 2021. So
not being able to buy it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't buy
Hopefully
it.
soon.
That's right.
Oh crap! I hope it works.
Otherwise, it's Theater of the Mind day for you.
I'll just watch the stream.
Okay, so
Oh, wow.
a
It's so
recap
incredibly
time.
loud.
Does
Is
anyone
Bert being really
remember
cool?
What happened last time?
Oh yes, I do.
I do.
Bert is being really awesome. Here I have it. Bert is being really
yeah,
awesome.
we
at
snuck
the
through the
end.
sewers. We came in through the outhouse.
Just let David say his piece. He's very eager to get it out. Come on,
Yeah,
David.
he's
What happened
stoked.
last
Come on.
time?
Happened.
Bert is really awesome. See?
The
That's
end.
it.
Oh, that was it.
The
I thought there was more. Okay. Thanks, David.
Nope. Hey, no problem.
Okay. I'll take over from here. So,
I know what happened.
So let's do a not a grand recap. We did that a few weeks ago, but like a generic one. You've got a couple of nearly warring sides. You have the Necromancer on the north side, Alzira, Lorius, Barnabas, and now dead guy at Saltport that you guys killed. I can't remember his name.
Montrose.
Montrose. I knew it was an M. You guys killed him, and you scared away Barnabas over in the west of the island. Alzira is in the center, and you have now discovered that Lorius, who used to be a druid with Garrick and Raoul, is now here at Crawport, building a bit of a fort. The other side of the soon-to-be war is South Shore, led by the Yuan-Ti, the Snake People, and the humans. You have Volcus, which is the wizard on that side. You've got Shakajla, all of them, and Elian. And they conscripted you to go to Crawport to take out this keep and disrupt the undead that's surrounding this area and assaulting their kraken, all that kind of stuff. South Shore has krakens working for him, as well as a siren named Alicia. It's all coming back to me too. You've got undead all over the island, but not in the town of Croport. While here you met with Maria, with some of the Last Hope folks. She kind of snuck you around. There's some Duragar in town here as well. And you have made your way. On your way here, you took a boat here last time, and you made it underwater. You had a big fight with a big undead guy. And you snuck into some underground tunnels. Maria took you to an old house. And you also snuck back in through those tunnels into the sewers. And we begin with you underneath Glorious's keep. Does that make any sense? Everyone follow along? Excellent. Yeah. Excellent. So from where you are, you had a bird. Fip is out flying around, and you made a wise estimation that you are under the outhouse. That sprung before your eyes as the DM created it, as you were looking at it.
It's amazing.
You gather that you are right below that. So on this hole to the outhouse, there is a couple of bars, so you can't just squeeze through there. At least not a normal sized person can't just squeeze through there.
Man.
And it leads you into.
Don't make us squeeze through the poop bars.
These are poop bars.
They have a little bit of grease on them, for lack of a better word.
Grease. Oh no.
What map are we on? What board are we on?
You're right in there. Right. There you go. I'll summon you. So this place that you were at, you've got some Duragar that's outside. There's a couple more patrolling on the outside. You've got a few on the wall, also marching around. You don't really see any undead out here. There's Fip sees them outside the town, sort of mobbing around outside. The main thing that they told you about at South Shore was that there is some sort of siege weapons that they're working on. And from when you get close, you can see, since you're here, the siege weapons are just two giants that are sitting on the walls.
Okay.
So,
I gotta check on something real quick before we.
What would you like to do?
This. I'd like to check on this real quick, and then I'll do my thing.
I was gonna do something. Someone was going up there. I don't remember how or who. I think it was Finn. Somehow just gonna go up there before the rest of us did, but I don't remember how he was.
Yeah, I was gonna turn into her so I could get up there.
Yep.
And
I remember that.
Here.
So I think everyone's down there below, right? Everyone went in the sewers, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we long rested at this point? It's been so long.
No, you haven't long rested since the fight, the undead fight.
Undead fight.
You had a bunch of but you had that fight underwater with that
Okay, I think
fungus,
I have
that fungal undead thing.
I don't think I used any spells there.
Mostly it was just David who got beat down by that guy.
Yeah, and then I had to save him with banishment.
Used. Yeah.
Right, and you got banished. Yep.
But I can't remember if we've had a long rest since I used Dream to talk to.
No.
What's her name? I don't think we have had a long rest since, or even a short rest since then. I don't remember.
Red Cat, I'm on a different YouTube channel for this.
I don't think I have. I'll say I have one spell slot.
I should probably link that. Let me do it myself while we're waiting for Eric to do what he does.
Sorry, I'm checking CPU temps and stuff.
Always CPU temps.
Sounds like
that's not D&D related.
Yeah, but it is really pertinent to see it do D&D that's played on my PC. Maybe I'm just not used to
on your desk.
It was on my desk before, but it was just a massive case with open sides because I was being lazy and nothing was. It sounds loud. Maybe there's those new fans I got are kind of loud.
You got a bunch of fans in there now.
You guys are leveled. What level spells do you have, Eric? You're level 9, right?
Yeah. I have. Open up my spell book for
I
you.
have 5th level spells.
Yeah.
Do you get what level do you get? 6th? Is that 11? That's 11. It's 6th level spells, right?
I think so.
Isaac, book me
To the book.
to the book.
Level...
the bookmobile.
Yep, 11.
Okay.
I happen to open straight to a casting class table, so...
That's a happy happenstance.
We gonna skip a level?
happenstance.
Go straight to 11?
Nope.
That
Dang it!
that would be incredible.
Oh man!
All right, so you're saying we can't get through these bars easily?
What are these bars? Are these bars held into dirt?
They're. Do you want to study them?
How far up to the hole?
I mean, how much do I have to study a hole?
You can
with
reach
bars
it from where
across
you are. It's only like a 6-foot tall
okay.
thing.
I am
Could I try to
presentationing everything
Yeah.
just over and over again right here.
Listen, you want to put
what
your
I-
hands on the poo bars?
Isaac, what'd you say?
Prestidigitationing. I'm
Okay.
just cleaning everything.
Is that a verbal spell?
Um,
Well, he looked that up. What'd you say, Joe?
I'm gonna try to just. Can I try to bend the bars, or is it like a grate?
It's just a couple bars over. There's like a circle. Just a couple bars.
I'll try to
You can
bend
try.
them.
Yeah. Roll me straight.
you don't want them cleaned first?
He's like, nah.
you want me to clean those before you stick your hands on them?
You can just clean his hands.
Strength, 10.
No, you can't seem to. They're slippery and you have poo covered
Yep.
hands now.
Gross.
That should be one of the fumble cards. Poo covered hands.
Poo covered hands.
Just can't get a good grip on it. It's just so slippery and it squeaks when you put your hands on it. It's real nasty.
Slippery.
I'm gonna-
What have they been
I'm gonna
having
go-
violent
I'm gonna walk
diarrhea
up
in this week, bro?
behind Rook and give him a wet willy.
Don't you do it.
A poo wet willy.
Are you gonna stick it in your mouth first?
No.
2 months later, Rook dies of an ear infection.
I cast death on myself.
Gets an ear infection, dies because it's ye olden times.
Prestidigitation does have a verbal component, but I would be going back and forth through FIP to see if there's anyone in the vicinity before I'm too loud.
I mean, you're not far from just above the outhouse is a giant, and there's some people up there. So you're 20 feet from them.
Well, as long as I don't yell prestidigitation, then I think I'll be fine.
You can roll me. You figure you'll have to be quiet. There's a chance they could hear you.
What about Mold Earth? Could I free
Your
the bars
intelligence
from their holding?
is enough to know that the echoing of the sewer tube might amplify
Sewer
your.
There's no sound dampening stuff in this outhouse. Whenever you go in there, just everyone hears your business.
But what are you taking, like loud sloppy dumps every time you go to the bathroom?
Normally, the hole is plugged, and so it's not too big of a problem.
I just want
It
to say
also
that you brought
falls
this on
like a
yourself,
long
Michael.
way.
By having us come up through an outhouse. This is what you asked for.
Could I?
Hey, that wasn't my idea. You decided to go through the sewers.
Could I?
Well, I guess the thing has to have a sewers.
Yeah, everything has to have a sewers. Yeah, this is
You've
D&D.
got to have a tailpipe.
Are the bars held in dirt or stone?
Would you
or
like to
something
investigate those?
I'll investigate. I don't have to
Okay,
touch
roll
it.
me that investigation check.
Investigate the poop.
Jeez. I'm starting to get sweaty here, by the way. Rook is.
It's really smelly in here as well, so
Yeah.
Ugh.
Starting to like.
Smelling good.
it doesn't seem to be
I
a
gotta-
well-used outhouse, so it's not like you're not standing in the stuff, but there's a little bit there. That's pretty good. That's a good enough roll. You can see that it looks like it's just like a wooden box, and the bars are sort of inset into that, fastened into that. So it's not super securely fastened,
Okay.
but it's not just stuck into the dirt.
I was just seeing if I could
Okay.
use mold earth.
You kind of gather they built a wooden floor, and then fastened the bars into that. Put the box on top. Butt goes on that.
Butt goes on that. But your butt doesn't touch the bars, right?
No. You're in the box above the butt, or above the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, box above. Above the bars. Yeah, I got you, dog.
Butt box.
Butt box.
Watching them van life
Nice.
channels, I know how these kind of toilets work.
I think we're in the butt box.
Rooks it down there. Get me out of here!
I'm not gonna make it.
I know what I'm naming this episode.
Box.
Butt box.
Episode 28. Butt box.
I don't have. I could use animate object to make the bars come to life. Bend on a place.
That'd be a surprise for the next person who comes in.
Whoa!
Oh, jeez. This became a comedy show between the last time we played and now. We got our poo joke. We're basically an Adam Sandler movie at this point.
No, we gotta have an 80s soundtrack.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of
And you gotta
soundtracks.
have a guy going, skip-a-doo-doo.
Jack? What's up, Jack? Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's my best option since Joe couldn't squeeze the bars out of there.
Squeeze.
He just couldn't quite
I was
couldn't get a
pinching
very
real
good
hard.
grip on it.
Go into the butt box and squeeze.
Does prestidigitation have a verbal component? Did we find that out?
It does have a verbal component, so you can do it. You just got to be kind of quiet. So you have to figure out how
Tell
to
you what.
stealthily
I'll
do it.
spend a sorcery point to get rid of the verbal component and clean the bars,
And it's not
so that Joe.
it's unlikely, but you think to yourself there might be about a 5% chance that someone would hear me.
Hey,
If you roll a
I'm just
one.
gonna make it a 0% chance, and I clean the bars of prestidigitation, and then I'm like, give this another shot. Now that the bars aren't all slick with
Okay, bars
excrement.
are.
But his hands are still poo covered.
He's made of fire, dude. It'll crust up and fall off real quick.
He turns them on and goes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
burns us all out. Come here, Jack.
Like to match
Ah, 11.
Man, you are really killing it on the rolls of past
on your
few times we've
strength.
been playing.
Yeah, I mean you hear a couple like cracks where the wood's getting some strain, but
Am I really gonna have to spend a 5th level spell to get past the bars?
I can Eldritch Blast them.
I can
No,
spend a
that's-
0 level spell to get past those bars.
outside Fip does not see Lorius. I mentioned before. You saw her clay golem, and you saw her big bush plant. that she
Trying
was
to see how
walking
many
around
things.
Her shrubbery.
with. Shroud. Yep.
How many things can I? I'm trying to. This spell is huge. Wow, I haven't even got to cast this yet.
Are there any? Can Fip see any levers in there? Like, is there any reason to think that these bars would have some sort of release so that?
Does Fip want to go
larger
inside there?
items- he can swoop down a little bit closer just to see if there's anyone in it. Maybe.
No, you can see from outside. It's open.
Oh, okay.
But,
Then
yeah.
yeah, if he can go down and quiet as he can, go in there and take a look.
It seems to be pretty basic. It's just a wooden box in with a wooden floor and sort of an adobe built outhouse.
Just a butt box. All right.
Just a butt box.
How big are these bars? Are they medium?
They're about medium. We'll define what a small bar would be. It's not a coat
I'm
hanger.
just. I'm asking for the use of animate objects.
I would say it would be about the thickness of
Is it like this? Is it like an inch round bar?
yeah, like a pool cue thickness, maybe a little like the end of a pool cue, the skinny end. So it's not.
Oh, that's really
Oh,
thin.
they're like little baby bars, and our like boss freaking warrior couldn't bend them.
They're made of
Your
metal.
baby burst.
He's pointing fingers at you.
I gotta tell you right now, dude. I deal with a lot of metal. If there's a bar this big around, like a piece of all thread, you can just go, "What?"
Not
You know
the
what's cool about
very
D&D?
end, maybe a little bit
It's
further up. Let me give you a better example.
I said like in 1 inch round, like
yeah,
size of a.
yeah, one. It's like a
Yeah,
a
1 inch
clothes
bar,
hanger,
okay.
a clothes hanger.
Clothes hanger.
Close-
Not the hanger. The thing you put the clothes hanger
Oh
on.
my
Oh,
god.
Clothes bar. Clothes bar.
Okay, I was like,
It's
what?
1 inch.
Look
Like a
around in my
clothes
closet
hanger.
here. Look, where's the bar? There's one.
I can hang my car on my clothes hanger. 1 inch round steel tube.
Like a shower
That's
curtain
right.
rod.
Yeah,
That's
no,
right.
shower
I understood
curtain
the
rod.
entire time.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you got this little. It's like a little 2 foot wide, or I guess 3 foot wide diameter, and it has 2 bars going across it.
Just 2?
Just 2.
And it's 3
Just
foot
2.
wide?
If
Are you
you
sure
are-
I couldn't squeeze through that?
If you can try. A small person
They're
could.
clean now.
Clean.
Oh, yeah,
A
they're really
larger
clean now.
person
I
full of
can.
armor could not.
Well,
I'm
you
not
know what?
wearing
I
any
can.
armor. I'm going to try to slip through there.
A very nimble person probably could.
Yep, I can. I am very
I'll
nimble.
assist him getting through the bars.
You get through there,
Roll me
but what are you gonna
that,
do?
acrobatics check.
Uh,
Who's going through? Frog? Or
yes.
Me. I rolled a
Oh.
nat 20.
yeah, you just whoop, no problem.
Slip slide.
I'll go through.
That was a lot of planning for nothing.
Yep.
All it takes is you got to roll a 20.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going through.
Whip's back in the air, by the way.
Okay. Okay, so outside you can see the door is sort of facing. Well, you can see how it's facing.
Yeah.
Did the frogman get through?
It faces more this direction. Like I can't do that kind of turn, so it's not open to the world. It just sort of faces the wall over here, so you get a little bit of privacy to it.
Okay.
I got an
Um,
18 from my
It's
roll.
like a 45-degree opening rather than a 90.
Okay.
And what'd you get, David?
An 18.
Okay, yeah. Frogman squeezes. Well, are you wearing armor, David? You're wearing leather
Leather
armor,
armor.
aren't you? So you have to.
Yeah,
you'll have-
studded leather.
you have to take that off in order to squeeze through there.
Alright then. I'll take it off and
Why
throw it
don't you
out and
just
put it back
spin
on.
Throw it out.
Now that I'm up here,
You can
Is there
fit
any-
you can fit the armor through once it's off of you, but it's going to be too, especially studded.
Yeah,
leather, so
yeah,
you
that's what
bang.
I'm talking about. I'll
catching
take
on
off the
things.
armor, throw it through the
while
porta
he's
potty.
spending, while he's spending
then-
10 minutes taking off all his leather armor,
You're already changed into her, right?
yeah, I'm her now. I look like her.
Okay.
I take a peek outside the front. What's out there? Just her construct?
I've been telling you.
You don't see him where you're at. You don't see any people. You got a wall on the right to the right. Look to your left. You got a ladder going up the stairs. There's a couple people on the wall, but they're all looking out towards the ocean. And it looks like you've got the building that she uses over on the left side. You don't see anything on the ground or anything like that. He would have informed you the construct is there's sort of an open area in this building, and he's in the middle of that.
Okay, like in the center and like in the courtyard of this building?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna,
But you see,
Very
there's
calm.
one up here. You see where I'm pointing?
yeah.
You got one up there, and you've got another one down the way a little bit, and you got a few of them up above you, but you can't see them, but you can hear them shuffling around a bit.
And they're just zombies or are they people?
They're people.
Okay.
Humpbacks. People.
People?
So after this,
I guess-
will Rebert count as a lawyer, considered he passed the bar? Boo.
Yuck.
He said, "Squirrel wizard, get out of here."
Get out of
These
here.
kind of jokes aren't welcome in our chat.
I already passed the bar. Yuck. All right. If our warrior could get rid of the bars, would that mean he debarred someone?
Oh my god.
That's enough. That's enough right now.
Okay, fair.
That's it.
Okay.
Stream's over. I'm going to bed.
I'm going to bed. That's it.
See you in a
Okay.
month.
Hopefully he doesn't croak someone's. Oh man, what a legendary night already. I'm just gonna like. Our plan was for me to talk to her anyways, so I guess I'm gonna just walk out there very confidently, very normal. I'm gonna act totally normal.
Just act normal. Just act normal.
Act
Okay.
normal.
Let me get you a figure. To put
Give me
you
the
out
glorious figure.
here. Oh yeah, I guess I can just give you one. I had one special for her. I had no idea what it was. It's been a while. I think it was. I don't remember.
Oh no.
I'll find it.
It's
Don't you
cold
worry.
in here. Jack.
Mm,
Little louder. No, you done?
I mean, I had a good one for Lorius, and I don't remember where it was.
Jack.
I guess she might be out here already.
Jack.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Jack.
Oh,
Jack. 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 There we go. That was a good one.
It's like, are you satisfied, master?
okay, so this one is Parkeet.
Oh, look at that big O thing up there.
Okay, there you go. You have strolled on out, looking like a. Before you remember when you saw her, so she looked different when you saw her 2 years ago from when you saw her when you came back after death.
Look kind of druidy, right?
She looked more druidy. She had more hides on her. She also had sort of a. She just had this aura of druidness about her.
She grew horns. All right.
She should have control of her.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
So the guys up on the wall, they see you come out and they like act like they are doing their job.
Okay. They act
Looks
like they're
kind
doing
of
their
just like slouching off, looks at you, and then goes back to like manning his gun and surveying the water.
Oh yeah, look at that over there.
job. Man, this outhouse is in the worst place possible. You gotta walk all the way around the building to go to the toilet.
It's
Everyone
privacy.
knows what you're doing.
It's a privacy
Yeah.
screen. You face the wall. You don't want to face it out towards the.
Yeah, but it could face the wall up here near the front
That's because
door.
it has no soundproofing. They got to get that.
All these sloppy dumps everyone's taking. Yeah, you can't have.
It's like
Can't
the
have
least
it.
private thing ever because you have to walk so far to get there. Everyone knows.
Yeah,
And as you walk, you see your footsteps and the footsteps of
In
people
the
before.
sand.
Yep.
yeah. All right, I'm just gonna.
As you walk, I think you can see when you're back here. Look to your left, and you can see the golem.
Yeah.
And he's just sort of standing there at a sort of attention.
Okay. Not worried about that right now. Keep going. What are these big things up on the wall?
These are big giants.
Okay. Yeah. And they throw rocks or whatever.
Yep. Big pile of rocks next to him. Okay, stop.
Oh.
As soon as you get there, you look over and you see this guy. It's a big. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a tree. It's just a big shrubbery. And as soon as you step there, it stops and looks at you. It turns, and you get the
Yeah.
idea that it's facing you.
Okay.
It's not attacking, but it is clearly aware of your presence.
Confused.
And not turning away.
How do you tell if a bush is hostile?
By the
never looked at
thorns.
Roll a nature check.
I've never looked at a bush and been like, that bush is looking particularly hostile today.
That bush is looking a little shifty over there.
Not attacking me?
Just go, carry on. Can
Not
walk
attacking
Carry
you,
on.
but it is clearly aware of your presence.
Could I get in back here? Where's my light? Right here, where these ropes are.
Where you at? Where you pointing?
Back by where the outhouse is. These ropes.
You want to go in that way? You can get in that way.
Could I go in that way?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the back door. That's the back door for the toilet.
Okay. As soon as you
Go.
start moving that way, the bush starts following you.
God dang bush.
The bush is like.
It's as soon as you stop, it stops. It's just watching. It's keeping a good 30-foot
Oh,
gap from
man.
you, and it
30 foot.
Okay.
continues on. As soon as you get to right there,
Yeah, there's the clay golem.
Clay Golem turns and looks at you.
Clay Golem sound a little rusty.
Clay golem needs some WD-40. It's not attacking me either.
Nope, just looking at you.
Oh.
I don't like this. Let me make sure I'm not thinking about something from my wizard in his campaign. Okay, well. Okay, that must be my wizard in his campaign. That does that thing I'm thinking of. I'm gonna animate objects on their bodies. Okay, it's not attacking me yet.
Nope.
She's
Soon
not. She's not.
As you get to
Where's
there,
that? Get that dice out of there.
you hear a voice come from. Actually, first thing when you get here, you can see there's kind of this whole room over here. It has kind of a purple glow on this map. It's actually kind of a green glow that sort of illuminates the whole room. It's kind of this open area, living room, basically.
You talking about that bear rug that's glowing
This
purple?
thing all over here. This whole room in here.
Yeah.
This whole room kind of has a greenish glow to it.
Okay.
But as soon as you get to there, you hear a voice call out, and she says, very familiar. It's Lorius.
Yeah.
She says, "How dare you show yourself here?"
What? Does she know you're a changeling?
Yeah, she knows.
Oh.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
I say.
I'm. As soon as he gets up and we find, I'm starting to take off my studded leather armor so I can get through the bars if I need to.
Okay.
Like, well, I didn't really have any other way to talk.
The
Come
bush
here
is
is the only option?
following along here.
How about we
And
keep the bush a little far away?
She says, "I would have struck you down hours ago, but I gotta know why you done it.
Done what? We haven't done anything.
You're assisting South Shore. After all that we did for you."
We're not assisting South Shore. What do you think we did?
You know what we brought you back from the dead. And
You do that.
you come back, you kill Montrose, you assault Barnabas, and now you
We
work,
didn't assault. Okay.
and now you
wait.
work with
I think you're missing some things. We did kill Montrose, but we did you a favor killing Montrose. He was looking to get himself a kraken to come attack you guys. He actually tried to hire us to kill a kraken so that he could turn it into whatever those fish monsters he was making out there. So if anything, we did you a favor when it came to Montrose. That wasn't a South Shore thing.
and then you see she finally steps out,
Where's she at in there?
and she looks just like
On
you.
top. Yeah, she looks just
There
like
we
me.
She steps out over here.
Hey, I say, hey, you're looking good.
She says, "And the biggest thing,
Yeah, let's hear it.
you know what they did to Raoul and Garrick, and you still betray us and join them."
No, we don't know what happened to Raoul and Garrick. In fact, we think we've come really close to knowing where Garrick is. We've managed to communicate with, what's her name?
Tova.
Tova, who had Linzerus and Raoul and Garrick, and they were all together.
She had only Lenzerus.
Oh, she had only Linzerus and Maris?
Yeah.
Damn
Lenzerus,
it.
Maris, and Tova. Garrick, just recap. Garrick, she saw in the stone prison-looking room.
Yeah.
And she could never get contact with Raoul.
When
Okay.
we tried to see Garrick. We heard.
So
I
try to see
heard
Garrick. All you heard was water and rushing waves and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So you heard ocean.
We tried to scry on Garrick. We just haven't had another chance to yet. I thought Tova was with him. Okay, never mind. Ignore Tova. Well, we did talk to Tova, who had Maris and Linzerus, but I know you're not interested in that. We're trying to find Garrick. Garrick, all we could get on our first attempt was the sound of an ocean. We don't know where he is. Tova's on a boat in the middle of who knows.
Is it? I don't care about Tova. But
Garrick's near the ocean somewhere. Don't know where he is.
they were attacked, and you know they were, by South Shore.
We didn't know about that until did we know about that?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
pretty. Yeah.
Yeah. They were a
We
little
had
coy.
a
about it,
faint
but
idea.
yes.
We died right after that or before
Not,
that?
not too long after that.
Yeah. It was,
No, yeah. Yeah. They didn't tell us they were going to go attack him. We didn't know anything about it until right before we died.
And
So
yet
we
you
haven't
still join them and assist them.
joined them and assist them. It's the only way we could get back. You guys brought us back, sure, but we ended up in some forest village, and then we ended up back there, and then, God, that book that you wanted us to look for, which we might have got a lead on that, because everyone's really good at giving us missions that have no ending.
Yep.
Spent 2 years dead to have someone go, find me a book. What book? The book. That's it.
You know, that one.
There was a kid in South Shore who is potentially a living incarnation of that book.
She's a little confused by that. She says, "What are you doing here?"
Talking to you. We tried to talk to you. You sent us the one message that said why, and then we tried to communicate back, and we couldn't, and we haven't had any way to contact anyone since then.
Well, you're
Everyone
here.
went into hiding.
Talk.
I'm here. I'm talking. I'm telling you right now. We've been trying to find. We were sent on a mission to try to get past the Krakens. That was originally what you brought us back for. I honestly don't know why. It seems like you guys are handling it just fine without us. Plot. But got this undead army walking across the bottom of the ocean, taking out Krakens. We did see.
They never took out a Kraken, by the way.
Oh, they got close though.
They fought one and got it weakened.
They were attacking ships.
Oh, I thought they like bloodied up a Kraken real bad. And they had to...
They attacked one, but Alicia pulled it back to not really get involved in it.
Oh, okay. We've seen and talked to the fish lady, Elysia, who controls the Kraken.
Okay. You still have not stated why you're here.
I'm here to tell you everything we've found.
And
We were given 2 weeks to find a book. And all we found is that kid.
Who's this kid?
Kid named Leaf.
I'm pretty sure it's a book she's looking for. Alzira, she's set on finding that book.
Well, it might not be a book, is all I'm saying. And if it is a book, he's apparently been trying to figure out stuff about it for months. There's a guy at a library in the what is the name? That underwater town next to the South Shore.
Fip notices that the undead that were sort of meandering around outside the town are starting to move closer.
Okay, I say we should maybe go up there and are moving closer.
there's no way I can get up there without bending these bars.
It is all my fault because I'm not
You
having
Not
room.
taking off my armor.
You can keep trying.
I could get you up
I'll
there.
try to bend the bars again.
Wait. Before he does
Can I
that,
assist
I
him?
cast. Yeah, I was gonna cast guidance.
Someone can assist him too if you want.
Okay.
That'll give you
And
advantage.
You've been assisted and have guidance.
Who's
Yeah,
assisting?
so I'm
I'll
a,
assist.
and I'm casting guidance.
What's your
I'd
strength?
assume
So
I'm just
5.
giving him advantage. I'm just-
Oh, okay.
20. All right. There's
what's
a
the
roll.
D4?
17.
Ah, there we go.
Won't you grab right there and right there? Yeah.
I use my,
It
use
starts
my
to
staff
bend.
to help him.
you bend it and then snap. When one of
25.
the ends snaps off. So
I
There
stop
we
taking
go.
off my leather armor and start putting
you
it
now
back
have
on.
one bar and you can fit up it just fine.
Awesome. I'll
I'll
climb
follow
up.
through. Michael,
I'd
what's
assume
the
that
floor?
I've been up.
I'll help everybody up
Are you
and
not
then I'll go.
I mean,
Yeah,
I did roll and I
there
took
it
off
is.
my armor.
Crawl port
to
port. Did you get
put
it?
it up.
Oh, okay.
on.
Yeah. I accidentally left.
Let me put you guys in here. Shiro. Oh, did I fix you guys? I think I fixed you. Maybe not.
Grab a drink really quick.
Bert. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't. Oh no, there's new Bert.
No,
There's new
my
Bert.
amazing frog. Wait, Hey, I love my frog. He's beautiful.
And then Rook.
Someone's like listening to a movie. Oh, it's Bert.
And then...
Yeah, that's my mom.
Is that everybody?
She's watching Criminal Minds.
I
Okay,
don't
that's
see
everybody.
myself. I don't see myself.
Yeah.
Might
how
load
about,
in.
how about now?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Had to click it a couple times. There you go. So as soon as you come out, you see the bush. And it stands right there and kind of gets between you and where... I got them the wrong size, don't I? You're supposed to be bigger than that, buddy. He
Dang.
comes. He grows all of a
he got
sudden.
real big.
Back into the poop chute.
He's not tall. He's wide.
He's not tall. He's thick.
Oh, hello.
Anyways, Alzira might be mistaken in what she's looking for. She didn't even really seem to know what it was when she told us. We tried to ask her, and she's like, "It's a book," and she left.
Actually, she didn't say that. We learned that from the person you're talking to.
We didn't even know it's a book. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you told us it was a book. Oh, man. Listen. The only thing that I really want to do... I don't really want to be on anyone's side, to tell you the truth. I want to kill Vulcus. I want to be done with this island.
Well, one would think you would choose the side that brought you back to life.
Funny because he doesn't have that kind of choice. Or funny because he doesn't like it.
Listen.
You can't really hear this, David. You're back at the house. You can kind of hear Charlie Brown voices back and forth. Unless you want to try to
I
listen
can
in.
hear you. It's probably the sound that you make whenever you are through the wall.
Yeah,
Or whenever you're in
that's what
there
you
and I can
hear.
hear
Yeah.
That's what you hear. While I appreciate you bringing us back, it was not my choice to have you bring me back.
I can put you back.
You can certainly try, but I think we have pretty aligned goals.
And what
I
is
want
that?
to find Garrick. I want to find rouse a side thing to finding Garrick. I want to find Garrick. I want to kill Vulcus, or at least question him after I've beaten him within an inch of his life.
You want to kill Vulcus, and you're fighting for them.
Where is this fighting with them like thing coming from? Barnabas
We've
was
seen you walk in and out of that town. You just came in on a boat.
You guys contracted us because you knew we had relations with them. We are going in and out of that town. Yes, that is correct. That's why you brought us back from the dead. You not remember that? The whole reason you guys brought us back was because we had ties with South Shore and could get in, where none of you could.
We have gained nothing.
Montrose.
All we have done is lost one of our bases of operations and one of our lieutenants.
What base of operation? The frog people? They're worthless. Montrose was worthless.
Base of upper.
Barnabas.
Barnabas? That crazy old man who was just sewing people together in the basement? You know what I heard from Alzira when she brought us back and we promised to do all this stuff? I'm not doing anything messed up. Where do we go? We find Barnabas, where we think there's going to be the people we left there, and there's not. They've been moved. Now they're here. Barnabas is there. Seems all kind of kosher, just normal skeletons and stuff like that. Then he's got a bunch of slaves in the basement, and he's killing them live and sewing them together on the fly. I don't know about you, but that's some pretty jacked up stuff.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, persuasion. This
Be
could
good, baby. Be good.
Oh man, this is the only moment
Be
we get.
good, baby.
It was good, yeah. 28.
Is she finally on our
She
side?
squints. She says, "He was doing what?"
He had
Yeah, that's right.
he had a basement full of cages, full of live people who he would bring out one at a time, put them on a pedestal, chop them into pieces, and sew them together into giant flesh monstrosities.
Sheesh.
Did Alzira know this?
I
Did you
don't know
speak
if
with her?
Alzira knew about. No. How do we speak
How
with
could
her?
she not know?
That's the problem. We got brought back. We have no way to communicate with anybody. And then what happens? A group of adventurers who we came in contact with and said, "Don't attack Barnabas. You're going to die." They go attack Barnabas, and we saved them. We didn't have anything to do with anything that happened there, the crystal or any of that stuff. We managed to save them because we didn't want them getting chopped up and turned into zombies. And then Barnabas apparently has, Alzira on Sending Stone, and just like, oh yeah, these guys really betrayed you. And then we've spent 2 weeks panicking, trying to find some book that may or may not even exist.
You guys notice the shroud, the plant seems to back up a bit, lets down its plant guard. The clay golem also seems to unclench his fists.
Let's go.
I'll move over to where
You guys are being
Then-
stared at by everything on the wall.
I'm not
very
gonna hold any
slowly.
weapons. I'll just go slowly. Yeah.
I'm totally the thing with bringing back already dead skeletons. That's one thing. Live sacrificing people to make flesh monstrosities. That's another. Montrose was actively acting against you guys, building fish monsters, trying to get us to kill a kraken for him so that he could have some ultimate fish monster. I don't even know what that guy was doing. He was a pushover anyways. How'd you give him control of a town?
Give me one more persuasion check.
How did you get in
Be
there?
good, baby. Not good.
It's still at
baby.
16.
Okay. She says, Montrose he was placed there to stay out of the way. Montrose was too ambitious.
Yeah, we got that. He didn't seem to like
Seemed to be the best
Alzira
place
all
to put
that
him
much.
to keep him out of the way.
Well, then you didn't lose anything. The frog people didn't. Are you guys standing behind me now? You're like floating too.
Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah, I don't know why I'm
think,
floating.
oh yeah, I think I have you on that from our fight from before.
Um,
Ah. I folded.
there has been a lack of communication because there has been no way for us to communicate.
She says you can message me anytime.
How?
Again.
How can we do that? We don't. None of us can cast the spell message. We don't have sending stones.
Well, you should learn.
Dang.
Great, thanks.
Roll initiative.
Just blow
You
her up
should
right
learn.
now.
She says, so what's your plan now? You're
Plan
here.
now.
We're talking.
Yeah, I want to. Here's the thing. The war between you guys and South Shore, I'm not interested in. They want us, of course they want us to come, and they think we can just wipe you guys out. But I'm not going to do that. We got a boat over here to see who was here, because this is the only major town left. You happen to be the one controlling this town, so that's a stroke of luck if I had, if I say so myself. And you have a convenient sewer that leads out to the back. I didn't even have to kill all your guards to get in here. But I got in here. I want to kill Volcus. And that's it, really. You know what? Honestly, the rest of South Shore, as long as you guys aren't gonna wipe them all out and turn them into flesh monsters, I don't care what you do with the rest of them. I'm willing to burn that bridge with, Snake Lady. I can't remember her name.
Kajla.
Shlakajla. She's the only one there who really likes us.
She says, it appears we have the same goals. This war is important because I want to kill anyone who messed with Raoul and Garrick.
Yeah, that's what I
They
want
need
to do.
die.
We're trying to find Raoul and Garrick. We're trying to do that. She brought us back and she sent us to go look for Krakens. That was kind of a side mission to finding out what happened to Raoul and Garrick. But it's been 2 years. It's hard to follow up on something that happened.
Anyone
2
have the
years
weapons out?
ago.
You guys are all unarmed and
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Unarmed over here. No weapons in my
says-
hands.
you need to figure out how to get past the Krakens because we need to find this book. Alzira is sick. And this is her way of fixing herself.
Do you have
I was
anything at all? Do you have anything at all other than it's a book? Do you have last known location? Do you have what does it do? Do you have a way to identify it if we do see it? Is it just a black unmarked book that might be sitting somewhere? Is there any clues whatsoever? What about that god who we met in hell who was apparently working with her? Can she not help her find the book? Is the book on this island? Is it on some other continent?
It's a book of life and death. And it will allow Alzira to live. She's dying.
What's wrong with her?
Was she dying of? Wait. We know that, right? She saw the explosion and got all messed up, right?
You learned that from... I don't remember where you learned that from. You learned it from somebody. Barnabas, maybe? No, maybe it was Montrose.
Barnabas.
I think. Montrose, I think is.
Oh yeah, Montrose told us she was present when we got annihilated at... Is that what's killing her?
Yes.
Magical cancer.
Magical kid.
Worst kind.
She
It
got
says, so we need to
Magical
find...
poison.
You need to find that book. Or just find us a way out to sea, because the book is not on this island.
That would have been golden information 2 weeks ago.
We didn't know how much we could trust you.
Something would have been important
Step one.
yesterday.
There's no point in knowing anymore until you can remove the Krakens.
What?
Tell you
But
what.
if we can get off the island, then it does matter.
If we can get off the island, tell you what, there's a boat that's going to come back and pick us up that can get out to sea. Okay? I don't know. We still don't know exactly what the mechanic is, them being able to sail their ships.
Other
They
than
say something
fire.
magical, but it could just be the
Fire.
boats are designated or something like that. But it would be, they think we're going to come here and we're going to kill the leaders of this town and incite a coup or assassinate someone. We could just say we did it. They're going to show back up. We go get that boat. We steal that boat. We're off this island. We're looking for that book. But we need clues, man. We will leave this island and look for this thing if that's really what we need to find Ral, find Garrick, and kill off that bastard of a wizard.
She says references to it were made when she cleaned out the Durgar holds. The Durgar
Is that why they're all here?
They work for us now.
We ran into them one time when we ran into the mushrooms.
And among some of the relics from one of the eyes, apparently there was references to this book,
Okay.
made by the same people who made these eyes.
So the kid Leaf,
I don't know anything about this kid.
he
What
can
if
talk to the eyes.
Or so he says.
What if he's like a reincarnation of that?
He claims to be able to understand that the eyes are speaking to him and talking to him, and we've seen him be able to project magic over long distances with an eye.
Well, yeah, anyone can use them to empower magic.
But it's different. It's
You just have
It's-
to imbue yourself with it. Sorry, DM question. What's the word whenever you're a sorcerer and you have to have your... What's the word?
Spell focus?
Yeah, what's the word for it, though? Focus. Like you put a ring on, you have to...
attune.
Attune. He says, yeah. Attune, that's the word. I had to think for a second.
Yeah, been a while. It's been a month.
You just need to attune to it, and then you have immeasurable power.
But he seemed to not.
Sleight of
I'm
hand,
trying to-
steal the bag of holding. I know how to use it now. Give me that thing.
It seemed a lot different than what I've seen Alzira or Raul or Garrick.
Well, then you need to get
I
that
haven't
kid and bring him to us.
Where that kid is now.
Oh no.
We need to find him. He might be
Can
the
you
answer.
locate?
He got cut we had him with us on. He came with us on like a little
Describe
journey.
him to me. Look, turn into him.
Well, I can turn into his face. I can't change height. All right, yeah.
It's gonna be a tall
I'll look
version.
like Leaf.
Okay.
My face.
Like a
Yeah, like, oh god.
She looks at the rest of you, kind of looks you up and down, and then walks back into her little tent area back here.
Uh-oh.
And I can't see the clicker. Oh, there she goes. Back here in the... You're going to follow her or are you going to leave her?
I'll follow
I'll
her.
leave her. I'll let him follow.
Okay.
I'm following. There we go. Wee.
You're just being stared at by the golem in the plant. When you come through here, you can see in this room here, up at the top, see this sort of domed room. That's where the green glow is coming from. A very familiar green glow.
Yeah.
The crystals. You don't see the crystal, but you can gather that it's above sort of a plank up there.
Yeah.
Actually, I think you can see it on my map. I think I made it. So she goes back over here. Where's my orb?
I'll just wait right here.
Where's it at? Oh, I had one in here. Anyway, where this barrel is, there is a scrying orb there.
Okay.
So she says, get over here.
I'll go over there.
Let's see. Make sure I do this right. Okay, so... +5. But -2 because she has a picture. She says, do you have like a lock of hair or a nail, something from him? Clothing?
We don't have anything like that.
We
do
have his.
Just by you being him.
What about his scrying orb?
Was that his?
Yeah.
He had it and held it.
Wait, yeah, what'd you say, Isaac? Would he get disadvantage if I look just like him?
No. So we have the likeness of him because you look like him.
Yeah, we have the likeness of him.
Um,
What belongings did we take from him? We took the scrying orb
and the eye.
in the eye, which I don't really want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this thing
Here's
right
the
here.
eye. There you go.
Maybe you could use this to find him.
Yeah, let's not do that one. We have a possession of his. That's all we have. But it's a scrying orb, so.
Can you use this scrying orb to scry on him?
That won't do.
Yeah, we don't have anything else.
Here. Where's
As far as we know, he's still in South Shore. He wasn't too happy
go.
about us
Scrying
taking
orb.
his stuff. That looks like a bundle of wheat.
So
Shock of wheat.
she kind of looks you up and down and starts preparing a spell into the
Counterspell.
into the orb. And let me roll my
Oh, sorry. You were doing something.
She rolls her dice. It's versus his wisdom, right?
He has to roll a save, I believe is how it works. And then that number is changed.
Oh, target
by...
makes a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that amount is changed by whatever you have, likeness or knowledge of him or whatever.
Okay. So in the orb, you see it's all cloudy, and then it starts to part the clouds, and you're looking down, and you see Leaf. I think. 1 second. Let me look at something real quick. Make sure.
You see Leaf?
One
No.
second. 1 second.
Maybe. Nope, that kid's in Leaf. He just looks like Leaf. That's the wrong kid.
Hang on.
Yeah, wrong kid.
I missed something here.
Nope, you see the Thriv Maru.
Yeah.
Just a book floating
See a
around.
book that says Thriv Maru on
I
it.
know. Why couldn't we just scry the book?
Okay. Yep. So you see Leaf, and he's in. Who all is here?
Just
Everyone.
me
I'm
and-
there.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Are you there, Bert?
Me and Rook and
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So he's sitting on just sitting on like a stool. He's in not an empty room, but there's no one else in there but him.
Is it a butt box?
Sitting on a stool. It's a very elegant looking place. It's got these like marble floors, and he's got.
Is it a library or is it underwater?
It is underwater. Bert, this looks very familiar to you.
Uh-oh.
This
Girlfriend's
is
calling.
I know where it
This
is.
is your girlfriend's house. We're in the lighthouse, in the base of the lighthouse.
Yeah.
When you went in there before, you had like her bedroom and sort of the.
So I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna make her
He's
suffer.
sitting in there all alone.
you
He's got
kidding me?
he's got like a pouch sitting over his shoulder, and he's kind of just sitting there with his kind of slouched.
Is it
I
a
wanna-
stick with a bundle at the end?
No, just like a Santa Claus sack.
I'm gonna curse him. I'm gonna curse his name out of my breath.
Oh man.
Just
Okay.
for my
And
anger.
she looks at him, and she looks up at you, and she looks at everyone.
Yeah.
Says,
I think we know where that is.
Okay.
I
Go
know
get him.
exactly where that is.
That's where God, Elysia?
Oh wait, does that mean we're gonna kill her?
Oh, Jesus.
Because I'm all up for that.
It's
That's
going
it.
to be quite difficult to go back there now if you aren't dead.
Well, they don't have to know she's not dead. That's where Elysia is, the lady who controls the Krakens. I
They're
suppose
going
if
to
we
know if the undead things around the area are still standing.
put her out of her misery, we might kill two birds with one stone. Solve your Kraken problem and get the kid. Here's the thing.
Alicia is
If we go
very powerful.
Maybe
Yeah,
you should go with
I know.
us.
No. Here's the thing. We go back. We try to get Leaf. If we go back, I mean, there's no way for them to really know that we killed you or not. But that's what they sent us here to do.
So
How
there's-
powerful is Elysia? What do you know about Elysia?
If I shoot her in the heel, will she die?
Yeah, cut her heel.
No, there's no Greek mythology involved here.
It's on.
But there might be a little mythology because there's something special about her. We
They
tried
worship her in
we've
that
tried
town.
studying her, and she's worshipped in the town of Adro as well.
Okay.
Which is where Barnabas was getting his people from.
Yeah.
But she's not what she appears.
Yeah, our frog friend here had a run-in with her.
And I will kill her.
He's very vindictive.
And I will
She looks
kill
at,
her.
I'm sure you will, Bert.
Pat on the head.
I want to see her.
She looks at you
bleed.
and she sees Bert. You've got some like welts starting to kind of form on your arm, and she's like, "I thought you got that fixed."
I did. Well, I mean, I died.
For a quick recap from last time, Bert got attacked by a fungal undead beast. By the way,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Bert got attacked by one of your underwater fungus.
Oh yeah,
Undead
one of
monsters.
those guys. Great. I have to get another one in with this. Why? It's almost like my life is a full circle.
I barely saved him by banishing the monster for a minute.
oh,
she says, "I can send you an escort, a small one, just in case they attack. I need everything I can get here." But I
Do
can
you
send
happen to have?
back
Okay,
there?
we don't need an escort. We need, those rings we got, and I show her the one I'm still wearing.
She nods.
Do you happen to have another one of those?
She kind of laughs. She's, no.
Okay, then.
No.
I wouldn't worry about an escort. If he dies on the way back, that's on him. He sold
You know
the
what?
ring
No,
for
no,
a
no,
crappy
no, no.
sword.
Hey, shush. An escort would be very nice to have.
She says, if you don't have the ring, the escort, I can't command them the whole way. You don't
Yeah.
want you don't want an escort.
Yeah.
All right, you know
I
what?
didn't
Never
feel-
mind.
She says, why did you sell the ring?
Just pretend I never asked.
Listen,
What?
we already went over this. This is a whole thing. We already went over it. He went out on his own. I don't know what he was thinking.
This
Sold
horse
the
is
ring.
dead. We can let it.
It's done.
Well,
it's in the past.
It must be a very fine magical sword then.
If only it
Very
was.
magical.
One more blow to the dead horse.
She says, the only way getting one of
It is
those
very magical.
is Alzir can make you one. Durgar, our
Listen.
craftsman. But she's not going
Don't
to give
worry
you
about
another
it.
one.
No, she ain't
I
gonna
have
give us
orders to
another
kill
one.
you
Give
if I
me
see
another
you.
one.
So it'd be advised to stay away from Alzira.
Yeah.
But we
I need
need
to get that ring
we
back.
must find her this book.
We will try everything we can to find this book.
Can you?
As long as we can get what we were originally promised from her, which is not turning people into hideous flesh monsters. That would be that's
That would be
that's the
tough.
lowest bar. Like I just want to hurdle that bar. Undead, I'm fine with that. Cutting up live people,
Alzira doesn't do that. However, she's not herself,
She's
and
not
she's
herself.
sick. So things could be happening that she's unaware of,
Okay.
like you being here
We happen to have
without.
another magic
knowing.
item that prevents scrying, or at least gives us a
Advantage.
advantage against scrying. We assume that's how she was tracking us before.
Oh yes,
So you don't think?
I was tracking you as well.
Oh, good to know.
The birds in the sky talk to me.
I at least like you.
You don't.
All
I
right.
don't know how I feel about you, Finn, but thanks.
Come on. I'm a nice guy. We spent all that time in all the different realms together. It was good times.
That was a
Remember
nightmare.
the times past.
I try not to remember that.
Feels like a night.
We managed to save everyone. It was great. Oh, by the way, before I forget, and we'll get out of your hair right after this and try to go look for this book as fast as possible. The monster she has in the tower, Alinta, right?
Right.
I'm not 100% sure how it's happening. The mushroom people are in there too, right? While we were in, what's the name of that elven town?
Feanor?
While we were in Feanor, that's where we ended up after we came back from Hell. There was a small, we killed Ballas, and
I'm aware.
there was a demon that learned that Ballas was dead, and he looked like he teleported back to our realm right before we did. We got back, and we were in Feanor for a little while before we could figure out how to get back, and there was a group of people talking about the ring must shatter, which we have.
I watched her intently.
I've heard that. I've heard that uttered before.
There was an entire group of people, and there was people who had been abducted and with them that we saved, and you could, if all you had to do was mention the ring shattering, and they would lose themselves completely and just chant that the ring must shatter.
Alenta is immensely powerful. However, we caught him in a weakened state, and we trapped him into that tower, which is what Barnabas's job was: keep Alenta in there. Hopefully, that hasn't been disrupted.
We didn't do anything to disrupt that, but
If you destroyed
Alenta.
you destroyed, and she points up to the green light. You destroyed that. He lost control of the undead over there.
we did not destroy that green light.
Someone else did though.
Someone else did that.
Well,
How a man as powerful as Barnabas, with the resources he had, was not able to fight off one overconfident paladin and two rogues is beyond me.
I don't know.
But that's
An
beside the
element of
point.
It sounds to me like
All in-
Barnabas was busy with other tasks of his own.
Yeah, staying in a basement flaying people alive. But regardless, there is a growing concern amongst me and my fellow compatriots
Hello.
of that, of him, extending his will beyond the walls of the tower in
Yes.
some capacity.
Barnabas, Alenta did him a favor, and so he wants to do everything he can to please Alenta, or to please Alzira. Wrong word. Alzira.
Okay. Yeah,
To
I was
please-
like,
to please Alzira.
what? You know this?
So everything he can to please Alzira. So he's just well, I'm gonna have a talk to him, but he's ambitious,
As long as you think
But
it's
not
taken
stupid.
care of.
maybe a
As
little.
long as you think it's taken care of for now.
Maybe a little.
We saw Alenta and Ballas fight in Hell. And, well, Ballas won that fight that day, so
I assume that's how Alenta was weakened.
yes, it was I honestly didn't think Ballas could win, and he ended up winning pretty handily. Must have
He
had bad
also
dice
had,
that day.
like- He also had like 27 incubuses
Yeah,
and like 105 imps.
imps. Yeah. Regardless, wait. Have you tried? Have you tried banishing Alinta?
Alinta's too powerful for that.
Oh, okay. Too powerful just for regular banishment.
And Alinta has bound herself to this plane.
Oh,
Does that matter with banishment?
Yes.
if you bound yourself to a new plane, then
Disappear for a while, then you'll come back.
Wait a second. Alinta's a girl?
Oh no, the revelation. Anyways, okay. If you think it's taken care of, great. We'll get off the island and then try our best. Or do you want Leaf, or do you want us to go look for this book?
Where are you going to go? Do you have an idea where it is?
We have an idea.
We
Well,
don't have any more
Stop.
idea than Alzira has, apparently.
She seems to think you are the key to this.
Well, you know
I,
what? I
I
hate to
may
break
have
it
had
to you,
something
but
to do
we're
with
not.
that because I needed your help getting Garrick and Ral back.
Ralback. Okay.
So
well,
I
yeah.
convinced her that you were the ones to do this. You're welcome.
Okay. Yeah.
Now,
Thanks.
please return the favor.
Okay. We'll go get the kid and bring him back here to you.
If you have
That's
any
going to be
any
more
news
difficult.
on Garrick or Ral, please let me know.
We're going to continue trying to scry and contact them anytime we can. And if we find anything, I'll let you know. How do we message you? Do you have some sending stones, or do you have anything like that?
If you wait here, just give me a day and I can get you a sending stone.
Okay. How long until that boat comes back?
I think it's just it's staying out there.
Okay.
It's
There's a
not leaving.
boat out.
It's just
That-
far.
that's
It's
fine.
far. It's far out there.
We have another potion, whatever, to drink to walk back out there, but it's not gonna work because they have some way to look at this town, and they're gonna know that all the undead are still standing.
They
doesn't
also
matter.
They're
They're not
almost
gonna just let us
standing
back in
up.
there.
just make them look stupid, like they did after we destroyed that crystal.
You guys ready
Yeah,
for a
can
pee
you-
break? I'm ready for a pee break.
Okay,
Sure.
yeah. We can pee break.
Okay.
Then we can talk about this when we get back.
Okay.
Okay, be right back.
Keeping my vitamin C.
And we're back.
I'm getting enough vitamin D.
We all visited the butt box, and we feel.
Oh yeah. We got back from the butt box.
Oh boy, what's this stream turned into? All right, so you guys are in Crawport having a chat with Lorius, your new best friend. Look how she's staring at you with her red glowy eyes. And,
Looking right back into her own red glowy eyes because I look just like her.
By the way, she is a moon elf.
Yes.
For a recap,
That
there,
rare kind
which
of elf.
doesn't exist in 5e anymore.
Does it not? I had a moon elf in 5e.
Maybe-
It must have been a homebrew thing.
Maybe I think maybe gray elves are. I don't remember. There, like it used to be in 3.5. I think it was. Maybe it's Third Edition.
There was everything
It had
in
a
3.5.
whole a whole range of elves.
yeah,
yeah.
there was an elf for every biome.
Yeah, there was all kinds of different.
Water
Any
elves,
elf-
moon elves.
Any elf you want.
Yeah.
I think water elves are in 5e. I
Are
I
they?
pulled them. We have them. They're in the campaign.
I know,
I
but they're
I
not.
must have pulled them from somewhere.
Everything exists if you want it to.
There's a lot of homebrew stuff that people have remade though.
There's
Anyway.
a lot of homebrew stuff that people makes that looks really, really
Yeah.
official.
Yeah. So you guys
Okay.
are here with Lori. She's tasked you with getting Leaf and bringing him back. She said, and when you get him, bring him here. It's not safe to go to Alzira. I'll take him there.
Okay. So can we just walk to the front door the next time? I really don't want to come to the sewer every time.
Of course. She says, and she looks at the frogman and Bert, and she says, "Best to stay away from the dead. I can't control them 24/7."
Okay. So, one day for the sending stone.
Mhm.
They're probably gonna be a little suspicious how we managed to do this in a day. So we might delay for another day, but I don't know.
Are you going to tell them
could-
that you defeated me.
I mean, what else am I going to tell
To
them?
get back
I'm going to
into the
try
town,
not
yeah.
to talk to them, but
If you tell them that, then that may be advantageous for us.
yeah, if I tell them that we beat you, they might try to attack because they seem to be ready to.
However, that might start the attacks, and
Yes.
we're not ready for that.
That's what I'm worried about. They have a line. They think that you guys are getting ready to attack. There's a line of undead right outside the town.
So that kind of forces the point. Do you want us to go get Leaf and potentially let this war begin?
Tell you
Or
what,
do
She
you want
looks
us to
at
go try to
Finn.
find a book and
Just-
stall
just
for a while?
Turn into a snake and walk in there.
yeah, I could go alone. Yeah, I could probably go alone and do it. I'll turn into. Ooh, okay. Never
She
mind.
points at
I got it.
Leaf in the orb and says he won't be there forever.
Yeah, I
Hey,
know.
you know what? We can script this, guys. Here.
Do you know what he's doing with her?
No idea. Honestly, we left him. He really, really liked us for a while, and then he doesn't like us anymore.
I can understand.
And he never really, really liked us. We were always kind of on shaky ground. But you know what? Water under the bridge.
Mutual respect for one
Mutual
another.
respect. Yes.
With a dagger in my back.
We didn't betray you. We still didn't betray you. I'm still like
I'm getting over it.
okay. Regardless, I'll try to get Leaf back. I think I have a plan for that. We'll try to capture him, bring him back here.
You cannot
He's-
let them attack us.
Okay. You
Then I
guys have a
suggest
line
we,
of undead right outside their town, right?
No, I don't know.
There's a line of undead right outside their town. The reason that they contracted us to come kill you, they didn't know. Either they didn't know you were here, or they did know, and they didn't want us to know till we got here. They found out that we killed Montrose. That had nothing to do with them. They found out that we killed Montrose, and the paladin told them that we helped over there, which all we did was save them from dying. And so they hired us to come kill you because they're afraid you guys are getting ready to attack. There apparently was some kind of agreement between you guys and them, and it's been fine, and it's been a stalemate. But they seem to think that you guys are like right on the edge of getting ready to push into South Shore to kill them all.
Puff our chests and appear stronger than we are.
Rook knows about what happened in Saltport, right?
With what?
Did Bert describe it?
I think, yeah, Bart did, eventually.
Okay. You know, you might have a problem coming from Saltport.
I thought that he didn't take the deal.
Yes, but two of them disappeared and came out from the building, remember?
How long have you known about this?
That's what Bert described to us.
Did he tell me? Was I there for
Yeah.
that? I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
you, Eric, squeezed it out of David.
Oh, okay.
So they
Okay,
might have
well,
a
they're
teleportation
eyeing
circle.
They're eyeing Saltport. If there's a teleportation circle that Montrose had, I don't know if there is. They might try to use
It
that.
definitely was.
Oh, yes.
Okay, tell you what. We'll go to Saltport first. How far of a walk is Saltport from here?
It's about 2 days.
Through how many undead?
Oh no.
A lot.
Look at Bert.
Man, Bert, you're really boning us here.
I turn him a likable character.
We'll go. What does it take to destroy a teleportation circle?
You just have to damage it. There's a set of runes, and you have to damage one of the runes in any way.
Do you know how to get into Montrose Tower?
They did it. Surely you must know.
It's not my kind of magic, but if you have any sort of a reveal secret door or a magical open door spell, that would do it.
It's just a room with a magical door.
Yeah, he built a tower, I believe. Trying to look.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he
trying to
built a
look the
tower.
part.
There's probably a teleportation circle in his tower that leads to his tree out in the woods.
Well, there's a teleportation circle in there, and then he can go to and from it.
I didn't know about a tree
Which-
in the woods, but yes.
He lived in a tree in the woods. That's where he kept all his fish monsters.
Yeah, we found that out the hard way.
Okay, so step 1, go to Saltport, solve that problem. Step 2, I guess, go to...
Do you want us to go to get Leaf, or do you want us to start looking for this book? If we go to get Leaf, there's the potential that this war starts sooner rather than later.
It's going to be hard for us to get back in. I can get back in. Yeah, I think we got it. I'll
Whatever
get back
gets the book sooner is best. That'll clear up Alzira's mind so that we can properly fight.
in. Okay.
We're in no position to fight a war.
If you have a way to deal with Saltport, that would be great.
We're doing what we can just to distract them, look stronger than we are. We have lost one of our necromancers. We've also been a bit sideswiped. On the other
Those guys were
necromancer.
a-holes.
So, whatever we can do to help. Getting the book will help Alzira.
Do you have any way to teleport us somewhere?
I can send you to Alzira, but you don't want that.
Or do we?
Okay.
So this
What?
book will have ingredients with it as well. And
Ingredients?
Yes. So we can
Like
get the
salt.
book. It's an enchantment. It's a potion involved in this book.
Okay.
So if you find the book before,
Okay.
just don't read it.
Okay.
That seems ominous.
We'll leave it at that.
We'll read it.
You know what? I'm just happy you gave us that much information. Jesus. It's been a rough few months.
I don't know how powerful this book is, but it was created by a people that ascended and have amazing abilities that are much more powerful than I can handle or any of you.
Okay. Fair enough. We'll go try to get Leaf. Bring him here. See what he knows. He seems to know something about it. He's been talking about that stupid book, the Thriv Maru. He was talking about it. Looking into it.
I still think
So-
it's dangerous to go back to get him first.
I think if I go alone, I can get in there.
If he's still in the tower.
We can
Or
scry
still
on him when we get
in
back.
water.
We have a scrying orb now, right?
I suppose. But that's not... Scrying is not guaranteed.
How far away of a walk is South Shore from here?
You're about right in the halfway point, so it's about a 2-day walk. Also,
We could
Also see lots
potentially.
of undead.
Day and a
Also,
half,
2
2
lots
days,
of
yeah.
undead.
Yeah, the safest way, she tells you, is going to be. She doesn't know. With
Okay.
Bert, if you can hide Bert in some way, maybe the safest. But there's
Yeah,
a
nothing.
lot of undead out there.
Is it a vision thing? Is it they see? Or do they have like a...
Just, it covers you. It disguises you from the undead, so they can't perceive you so easily.
What if I wear Bert like a backpack? like Yoda? Is that gonna
That
work?
could be a backpack.
I'd like to
Well,
see
you
that.
Our warrior could probably carry him,
Swing from a hairy...
right? If that works. If that works,
Yeah, I can carry him.
we could put him. We could have Bert on his back while we
He's
walk.
stealthy, isn't he? He's a sneaky frog.
Yeah, he's sneaky
Maybe-
most of the time, but
maybe
he
he can-
snuck right into a giant monster that almost killed him on the way here.
Snuck right into a giant monster.
I don't think we need to reveal that. I don't think we need to reveal that much information. We can keep it quiet.
She says, if you bring me a leaf or you get the book, then you can come back and I'll fix you, Frogman. I can
All right.
cleanse your
Alright.
Let's go get
sickness,
Leaf.
I think.
Because there's no way we're going to be able to find this book in any reasonable amount of time
Finn,
without any leads.
Finn, why don't you know how to make rings like they do?
Cause that what? Cause I'm not a jeweler.
I'm a jeweler.
There you go.
You're not an enchanter.
Nope, I'm not an enchanter. I'm just a jeweler. I have a question. If I look undead and I use disguise self to make myself look like a undead creature, will they attack me if I look like this?
Yes.
All right. Just thought I'd check.
She says, this isn't The Walking Dead. Let's be serious. Let's be a little more realistic here.
These undead are smart.
These undead are smart. They just don't like rings.
That show. I don't want to get sidetracked, but that show. I stuck it out as long as I could, but then they like got to the point where they got a little bit of gore on their hands, wiped it on their face, they were invisible. It's like,
If that's all it took, how did anyone die of zombies?
yeah, a little blood on your forehead. Oh, you're good.
Yeah. You look trustworthy. You can pass. That show went on for like 20 seasons, didn't it? God
I think
dang.
it's still going on.
What gets
Is
me is they figure out that works and they don't do it all the time.
Yeah, just like get yourself just get a coat, just layer it up, and you can go wherever you want.
I think I stopped at
Going
like
out
the
to the
prison
store.
thing.
Gotta put my undead coat on. Be back.
Oh man. Okay, yeah, let's not get sidetracked with that on Walking Dead. Alright, let's go. Let's go either find Leaf or find this book. Oh, you don't have any clue where this book
She
is.
says you can stay here for the night if you wish, or you can leave immediately, but I can get you that sending stone.
We'll wait for the sending stone, then we'll go. See if you can find out literally anything, like a direction to point us in to find this book.
She says, I've told you all that I know.
Outside the game, do I know where Duragar or what that is?
They're below Alzira's tower. They're far below in the mountains there.
But they also think that the book is not on the island, so that doesn't help. Okay.
Yep.
We do know some places we could go to at least maybe get another lead.
You know what the book? Nobody knows what it looks like either.
It's got cover. It's got pages in it.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Must be a special looking one.
She says, no, it had some strange writing. There's some strange writing associated with it, but nothing that I recognize. And
Yeah,
sort of,
Volca seems to know something about it, but won't tell us anything about it. Anyways.
What can you tell me about Mount Hillian?
I believe it's a volcano. I think.
All right. Any idea where that might be?
Let's see if she knows. Let's do it this way.
See if she knows.
Nope.
She does not
She
know.
rolled a 1.
No, she didn't roll anything good enough. There's no reason she would know.
Okay. Alright, we'll come back here in the morning to get those sending stones, and then we'll be on our way.
Can you
I
tell
guess
me
we'll
anything more about the Terrassians than...
Where did you learn that word? Besides the Eye of Terras, who do you know? What do you know of the Terrassians?
We came across it when we were looking for the Thrift Maru.
Yes, we did. In the secret library in the underwater village.
There's
The
there's different
Terrassians.
names for them, but that's one that I've seen that involve this book.
The beings who created the eyes as the
Just trying
eyes
to put it all
fell
together,
from.
you know. Which anything you can tell me about them might lead to something.
That's where we need Leaf, I guess. This
Yeah,
kid
I
seems
don't
to be able
need
to talk
Leaf.
to him, and maybe he can reveal more.
Yeah, maybe. I have a feeling that's going to be a dead end. Have you ever met God?
Met a couple of them.
My God, it's the trees and the animals,
Yeah, he's all that too.
the
It's all right.
blades of grass.
All right.
All right.
We'll be back in the morning to get the sending stones, and then
Can we... Wait, where are we staying for the night? Can we stay here?
Can?
okay, we'll stay here. All right, so we're staying here for the night.
She goes out.
Our plan to retrieve Leaf.
The bush stays, but the golem goes with her. The bush is just watching.
Okay.
Hello.
Bush.
Waves
Hello,
a
Bush.
branch.
You have a picture of what this thing looks like?
Friendly
I'm
bush.
imagining like a shrubbery that's alive.
What's it called?
Cut it down with a herring.
Is it like a big tumbleweed that has legs?
It's a shambling mound. You've probably seen him. We've fought him before.
You know how you deal with plants? You grab a firebolt, and then you throw it at it, and then you
grab a
walk away
firebolt?
like a movie.
Grab one. And then you walk away like a movie.
I need a picture.
Exactly, see? Giant explosions in the background.
Gasoline.
Exactly.
Roundup.
It's actually got a little more exciting looking than what I imagined. Let me just see the picture here. So
Yeah,
look
you've been
on,
describing it as like a shrub that's alive.
look on the stream. Can you see on the stream? Oh, this doesn't show it either.
You need to make us a chat channel on
There you
here
go.
so we can.
Just look on the stream.
That's okay. I guess I gotta wait for it to catch up.
There's a person in there. But, there's no person actually in hers.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow, that looks completely different than what I had imagined.
So just a big plant monster.
I don't see no stream.
I'm trying to get there.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
it's a big
I
plant.
see.
It's
Oh, okay.
it's swamp thing.
Yeah. To Avatar: The Last Airbender, there's a guy who does that.
It's basically just a big bush. It's an animated bush.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
He's just grown over the years.
Makes sense. She waters him daily, and he gets plenty of sunlight, nitrogen-enriched soil, all that jazz. Okay, the plan to
I
get.
don't think I have any spell slots actually. Okay.
You only have 2. How could you? You only used
I
1,
think
right?
I think I used Scry and Dream.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because I was gonna try to Scry again, I think, and then I was like, I think I may have already used it.
so getting Leaf back, we'll have to re-scry him in the morning and see where he's at. But what are the fish people? They're water elves, right? That's all they are. They're not mermaids.
Some of them are.
Yeah, there's merfolk, there's aquatic elves, and there are murlocs down there. But yes,
Okay.
Alicia is a
I
mermaid
don't-
siren.
I don't know.
She's
that
a
you're gonna be
mermaid,
able
but-
to walk in there by yourself and just convince him to leave if he's in there with her.
Well, there is going to be no convincing, probably. This is going to
I don't
be.
think that that's gonna go well one-on-one between or one-on-two, because if he's still there with her,
What's our plan then? Like we have
don't
to
know.
we have to capture this kid.
I think we skip Leaf for now and just try to find the book.
Leave the island. Look for that.
Yeah.
If Leaf is what we think he is, and she has access to him, that's bad.
But I don't think anyone else knows that, because A, it may not even be correct, and B, it seemed like a absurd idea when we mentioned it here.
Yeah, but they don't know anything. It doesn't seem like anybody knows anything about this book. It's like,
Well, if no one knows anything, then we're fine. Everything's fine. I think
Not
I
asking
don't
the
know.
right people.
I think we start in Corin.
there's nobody right. There's nobody right on this whole island. What did we
That's
find in
why
that
we need to
library
leave the
underwater?
island. I looked through a bunch of books about it.
Yeah, there wasn't anything like of import in there.
I mean, there wasn't anything like
anything
the
of
Fumaru resides here.
Anything of importance was in that secret room. Seemed to be kind of stashed away.
Yeah, I looked through all that stuff.
Whenever Leaf's buddy showed him. And they.
I looked through all that stuff and didn't find anything specific. So
Leaf didn't have any paperwork or anything we tried to take when we like pushed his mom to the ground and told her she was a bad parent.
He didn't leave. Although he Fip was watching him, he didn't seem to have anything on him.
I meant when we were going through his stuff under his bed, he didn't have any paperwork or anything.
He showed you that before. That
Yeah.
was
I saw his notes
the other
before.
cubby that he had things stashed away in.
What was in that? Was there anything important in that? I don't remember. It's been old.
That's where you
Oh,
learn a lot
wow.
of things about the Tarazians, and they ascended.
Oh, the Tarazians are they're people that ascended.
Mhm.
the
It became
Terrazians
the
are
thing.
Atlanteans.
Yep.
We think. And I think that Mount Hellion is where they may be from.
They're people who Mount Hellion. We don't know where that is though.
Nope, that's why I keep asking everyone where it is. Because I think that would be a good place to start, but that's why I think we should go back to Corin, or Feanor, same place. Feanor is in Corin, and ask those people.
Yeah, how do we get back?
I don't know. So I was asking if she could teleport us somewhere. Because if we could
Well-
sneak into South Shore, we could just wait for them to come and then go with them. But
The only way for us to get back is sneaking into the town and getting a ride on the teleport train, right?
it's the only way I know. Yeah.
Where is We don't know where Feanor is on the map, right?
I don't think so.
We could ask.
I think last time I think you figured it's northwest of this island, quite a ways.
Northwest.
We also know that Feanor is closer to, what's her name?
Yep, Tova is in
Tova.
the Monder Isles.
Did we ask Tova about Mount Hellion?
Also, donut-shaped island. Maybe that's the tip of a sunken volcano.
Is there a donut-shaped island?
Look at
Go
that
there.
knowing nod from the DM. Let's go.
All right, yeah, that sounds like a pretty good deal. Let's go there. I saw that nod. How far does Ascending Stone work? Does it have like a
I think it's the
distance?
same.
I think it's just
same
long as-
realm.
Well, yeah, same plane of existence. You can use it. I think.
Good stuff. That way we can know if she's getting wiped out.
Unless we don't answer.
Unless we don't answer.
So leave a message. We'll get back with you.
I like Lorius too. I don't want Lorius to die. Anyways, okay. Yeah. So our options are go straight for trying to find this book. And if we think we have a lead in the Donut Island with a potential sunken volcano in the middle of it, maybe that's why no one knows what Mount Hellion is, because it's not a mountain anymore.
That's my. It matches with everything
Yeah.
we know. It fits.
That's a great thought. That's actually, yeah, that's really good. So, okay, we can go there, or we can try to, storm the water castle. But it's the hardest dungeon in all of Legend of Zelda.
Nobody
Not
likes the
even
water
a
castle.
Joke. That dungeon sucks.
We have to go find some steel boots, and then we got to solve all these puzzles. It's a real pain to get in there.
I beat that game about 2 years ago, and I had to
Whoa.
YouTube every second of that. Dude,
Elite gamer Joe over there. All right, so let's take a vote. Let's be democratic. Do we want to try to capture Leaf or abduct Leaf, if we're being completely honest with ourselves?
honestly,
Use a kidnap?
I think if we were like, here, you can have your stuff back, he'd be like, okay.
You think?
Just
After we
kidnap.
I think he
I
would.
also-
Especially
I
if
also-
we said we were taking him to somebody to teach him.
I also am not sure. What's this lady's name? I keep forgetting.
Which one?
Oh.
A lot of ladies around.
The one that we're staying at her
The
place.
fish lady.
tonight.
Oh,
Lorius.
Lorius.
Lorius. Also, I don't know what Lorius's plan is to do with Leaf. I don't want him dissected,
He's
potentially.
not gonna die. We were around for half the conversation. Either they
Yes,
didn't
but
know
I
it.
also know that when people find value in something that they don't understand, it can lead to
Lorius is not.
experimentation.
Lorius is not an evil person.
She's the only good person. She's the only good person on this island, except for
She
frogs.
has at time
What
been
about Haggis?
slightly mis.
But little Leaf. He's a friendly
Also-
Little
kid.
Leaf.
Leaf is definitely evil,
It
like
is-
chaotic evil, but just young, right?
Just
He's like
a little
he's-
kid.
He's young
is
and a
so
little
good.
innocent, but he's like also young and a little innocent and a little chaotic evil.
Scared little kid that likes murdering rats.
That likes murdering people, because everyone who kills animals when they're a kid turns out to be really nice, functioning adults.
It's also entirely possible that Leaf's tongue slips and says something we don't want him to say.
If
'Cause the bush is still here, right? Watching us.
yeah, I don't care about the bush.
Wink,
If-
wink.
If God dang, so many names. Elia, the fish lady. What's her name?
Alicia.
That was- Alicia.
Oh, Alicia. Gotta write that down.
Yeah, write that down for
I
me.
had it in somewhere. I just don't. I'm lost it.
I moved all my stuff around. I don't have my normal note taking stuff. If he's with Alicia, and there's apparently no chance we win against Alicia, to hold person and beat her to death like we do everyone else. Got him. She's probably not a humanoid since she doesn't have legs.
She's got no legs.
Got no
I was
legs.
waiting for it. Lieutenant Dan.
Got no legs. Okay. All right. I guess we're gonna.
Hard cut on the laugh.
Yeah, I know. God dang, I'm having a rough time with this. We're trying to figure out: are we gonna abduct a kid, or are we gonna go somewhere else and try to find this book?
My
I
vote
say we
is to
abduct
not
a kid.
Abduct a kid, but
I don't know.
Tell you what, I could banish him, and then we could set up a cage around him, so that when he comes back, he's in the cage.
Yeah, let's get the kid.
quick! We have 1 minute to set up this cage.
Freeze a bunch of water around him.
I don't mind because
What do you
I
want to do,
mean-
Bert?
that kid is.
Abduct a kid?
I
Or
like
go
the
look for a
kid
book?
and all, but I mean like he's taking a wrong turn.
I like the kid and all, but I'll throw him under
I
a
love
bus.
kidnapping more, so
Francisco, your vote's going for the kid.
Well, I mean, the right thing to do would be to go for the kid.
It's just a.
The
It's
right
the
thing to do.
do is
The
to
right
kidnap
thing.
Alright, well,
someone.
the right-
We're not talking about
I'm doing
morality
it
here. We're
because
talking about what's
yeah.
the plan for tomorrow. Morally, we haven't done anything good in a long time, so
Well, I guess we can stick with the non-good stuff and kidnap the kid.
Joe, what do you think?
Everything, every
think we
logic
should
point
go-
leads to that.
Go to the mountain?
Yep.
And I know Rook wants to go to the mountain and not abduct a kid.
I feel like the mountain has more things for us.
What is he gonna tell her anyways? Right.
I don't know.
What could he possibly tell her that would be bad?
Well,
The only thing that, what if
he
he
might
is
say.
one of the?
I mean, I think you. I want to tell you what he might tell her, but we
I know.
are being
Let's-
reserved, so
Let's say he does tell her that. That does nothing but make them think that we've got this thing, and
that
That's
we
bad
might
for
be-
them.
Exactly. We don't want anyone to think that we're bad for them. that's bad news for all of us.
remember
We
that
want everyone to
talk we
think that
had
we're good
last
for
time
them.
before we left here? The bridge is gonna have to get burned.
Well, let's not burn it before we.
Make it through that portal.
Yeah.
We have to have a way to get back. Are you sure you don't want to go out to the boat, take their boat, and then leave?
Do you know how to sail?
I know how to sail.
Can you sail an entire boat
I don't know
by
how to-
yourself?
You know how to navigate, Bert.
I can navigate.
I suppose the only person we need to kill is the captain.
So I just throw him off the boat.
Or we coerce him. Not kill. Not kill. We just have to intimidate him into doing what we say.
What if I don't think we need to kill him? What if he's the beacon that keeps the Krakens away? All the
That's true.
captains.
Yeah, that's true. Wonder if he's got an item or something.
Well, last
Anyways,
I did it outside of character. I did a detect magic on the last boat we were on. There was nothing on that boat.
so we could get off the island. Do we know how far
Okay.
away this donut island is?
Nope.
No, we don't even know what direction it's in.
You know it's
We
west.
know that. Yeah, we know that Feanor is closer to it than where we are now.
Okay,
Are we going to Donut Island?
And
Is
Feanor
that
has
what
a
we're
port.
if we want to try to sneak in,
Island named Duncan.
Boo!
wow.
Nice.
Didn't
Thanks,
we just say
Francisco.
no puns
I
earlier?
quit. I quit right now.
I resigned from my position.
Man, all that for a name of an island.
You threw a guy out of the chat earlier for making a passing the bar joke.
Jeez.
We're past puns now. All right. We can sneak in. We can try to sneak and get into that portal. It comes on like Wednesdays or something, right? That's what it is. It's like a once a week kind of thing.
It
a once a
comes
week
on
kind of thing.
Wednesdays.
It's on Todika's Eve is when it comes.
Go to casino.
What day
Oh,
is
they
it
do that
now?
every week, don't they? They do Todika's Eve every week, don't they?
Todika's Eve is Sunday.
Okay, great. They do it on Church Day.
Do we? Someone in our group has Pass Without Trace, right?
No, that's a different campaign.
Well, I know we have a ranger. Do rangers not get that?
If
No
they
way.
do, he didn't take it.
Oh, okay.
Probably didn't.
You're thinking of Michael. He has Pass Without Trace.
I know Beak does.
I thought Jack
he-
did have pass.
Yeah, I
without
thought he
trace.
did.
Hey Jack, check your spell book. Tell me if you got Pass Without a Trace. If you've
Hey,
had
what's it
this the
called
whole
again?
time, I'm gonna be salty.
Pass Without Trace. I think it's third level or second level? Second level.
I think I have
I
something that
swear.
does Pass Without Trace for me.
You had some boots, but you lost them because they got vaporized.
Yeah, I didn't know about that, but I also have some sort of necklace.
No.
Pass Without Trace is second level abjuration.
It's not appearing. Or else I would have known.
Okay, that's what I thought. We don't have Pass Without a Trace.
That would have made it easier to get into South Shore.
Yeah, I would have. My bad.
My bad.
I'm pretty sure
I
my
don't know, I
necklace
just
is
thought it was
Pass
a
Without
ranger.
Okay. Didn't you
So you're not
thought you
gonna
were
be
gonna
seeing
take
any
teleportation, Isaac?
We figured that I can never find chalk, so it didn't matter.
Chalk
Rough.
in this world?
They didn't even make chalk here.
There's no chalk in the entire world. They only have pencils. Okay. I guess we're gonna head towards.
No, rangers
South
can get it.
We're gonna head towards South Shore in the morning. We're gonna wait for the sending stone, and then we're gonna.
Okay, sun sets. All's quiet.
Okay.
Eventually, Lorius comes back. Doesn't say anything to you,
Yeah.
but goes
Yeah.
into her little, her room and shuts the door.
I'll go back to looking like me before she comes back.
Okay.
So I'm not just weirdly sitting around looking like her.
Aye.
What about all that power?
Sun rises, and you guys go ahead and
Red
have a,
sun.
you can have a full rest since you've had a reasonably
Nice.
peaceful,
Since we've
almost 24
Yeah.
hours.
slunk through the sewers.
Yeah. It was nice. We got out. It was nice. Everything's nice.
Oh, look at that. I got spell slots again.
Lorius goes to the door. There's someone there. She grabs something and she comes to you and hands you a sending stone.
Fantastic. I'll put that in my
Test. Can you hear
in
me?
my bag.
And you go, feedback.
Yeah, feedback.
Step away.
Okay. Finally, we're making progress here. I think our plan is to try to. I think we have a lead on where that book might be, and so we're gonna do that.
Okay.
We're gonna go through the portal. We're gonna try to get through the portal in South Shore, get to Feanor, and then go from there to where we think Mount Hellion is, which has connections to the Terrassian and this book.
Okay.
I think Leaf is going to be nearly impossible for us to get if he's with her.
If you think you can do it without him, then so be it.
Okay. If
Just
anything
do it quick.
extreme happens, let us know. We'll try to be as fast as possible.
And you
Any
still
ideas to
don't-
hasten our journey?
you still don't know how they sail without getting attacked. How they manage the krakens.
There's nothing
As far as-
magic on the
As
boats.
far as we know, it's her. It's just the siren. She controls them.
It's just like they approve boats that can get through, or people. There's nothing magical on the boats as far as we can tell. We detect magic on boats. We've been on multiple boats sailing over the krakens. As far as we can tell, it's just like they have a register of boats that they allow, and a register of boat, and anything else isn't allowed. They seemed pretty spooked by what's going on here. She drew her kraken back away from this city because they were worried you guys were going to be able to take out a kraken.
We feared they were about to attack, so we thought best to put them on edge.
Well, you've definitely done that with the undead at their doorstep, and you guys pushing undead into the ocean. They've moved krakens out of this area, or at least one out of this area, or swapped it out or something. I don't know exactly what happened, but they were worried about it. They were worried you guys had the capability to kill the krakens now.
You know what?
David, make me
I
a con
think-
save.
I think the
Man.
best way to end this war is by just getting rid of your undead and them getting rid of their krakens. Natural 19.
What?
Okay. You wake up
Fantastic.
feeling better, David. You your boils are starting to go down a bit. You don't have the
Sweet. My immune system's kicking in.
seems your immune system has
frog
kicked in.
After he wakes up, he goes, "Sweet, my immune system's kicking in."
Codicus isn't going to give you a third
Praise
shot.
Toticus.
It's Toticus. That's what that is.
Okay.
She says, best I can do for you, I can give you water breathing for a day, 24 hours.
Yeah, I've got a hood. I got a magic hood.
I'd rather save my spells.
I understand. I got a magic hood from Montrose. It is really convenient water breathing hood. Anyways, he also gave us potions, so we're good.
Okay.
All right. We're
You-
gonna.
By
go...
the way, you have a one potion. You got a potion to get here. You don't have a potion to get back.
What? They said they did. They said they gave us 2.
Was it 2?
Yeah, because I asked, "How are we going to get back?" And he said,
Okay.
"Well, here's an."
That would be really.
I was thinking it was just 1. That's fine.
Are we gonna walk back? I assume we walk back.
Can you make the undead in the water not attack Bert on the way back, please?
No, are we walking back or are we going to the boat?
Oh, I don't know. What I mean. Okay, so here's.
If we're trying to
here's-
sneak,
we can either go back, tell them we need whatever magical thing that we don't have in order to take care of this here, and then we can go do it, or
Oh.
we sneak back and hope we don't get caught.
I was thinking we don't even tell them that we're back and we try to get into that.
No, it's doable,
That
but if
portal.
we get caught, then it's going to be worse on the whole. I think
Then we better not get caught.
it's
Let's
easy
go.
enough for me, and I turn into like haggis.
Yeah, it's easy enough for me too. But we can get everyone else a big fancy cloak.
Do you have any big fancy cloaks that we can put over?
We can get some
people?
cloaks on the way out. You gotta. I'll give my cloak to. I'm wearing a cloak. I can give my cloak to Joe. I can't remember anything now.
Shiro.
Shiro. I can give my cloak to Shiro. I think Ribbert's already got a cloak. And I don't know about Jack. You have a cloak, right, Jack?
I don't have a.
You have a hood.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we're all walking the Sith Lord style.
Yeah, I have a cloak.
There we go. We all got cloaks. Or everyone who needs a cloak has a cloak. Oh, we got to put Bert on Joe's back, on Shiro's back, and we'll put the cloak over it. He'll look like a hunchback. No big deal. Get him into the town.
So it
Got
starts moving.
Perfect. Nothing could ever go
Or,
wrong with this plan.
You know what? I'll start speaking backwards, and I'll give you some very wise advice.
Okay, give me some wise advice. I'm ready for this.
No, I can't. You're giving me too much pressure.
Okay.
You're giving me too much pressure.
That's your wise advice.
Everyone's waiting.
Okay.
Everyone stare at David.
Ready for this wise advice? All right. I think that we could walk back along the coast to avoid a lot of the undead that are inland, and then get into town. You seem to be able to just walk in and out of town around the gates.
You say it's a 2-day walk.
Yep.
Back to South Shore.
Yep.
How long was the boat supposed to wait for us? And how long did it take the boat to get here from South Shore?
I think it took 2 days. But walking back's direct.
But it's just
Boat
through
ride
undead.
is yeah.
Can we get there with? Can we walk back in 2 days with Bert being stealthy the whole way?
No.
Can we?
How long will that take?
Well,
that'll. What is your stealth, David? Are you hampered by it?
My natural stealth is like freaking. My
No,
natural stealth is 12.
Are you at the point where you can stealth and walk normal speed?
I don't know.
I don't
Probably.
think so. I think that's I think because you're a swashbuckler, you don't have that. I think that's a different kind of rogue.
Did the Bert
Could
backpack
it be
not work?
assassin?
Yeah, it'll add another day on your trek.
Well, that's a problem as well.
Where's that shopkeep so we can go get a ring back?
Here's this.
Now
yeah,
you've done
here's
it,
the
Bert. Now you've got to
solution.
go murder a shopkeeper.
Hey, no. All I need to do is break
on
into his
vacation
house.
on Duncan Island.
Yeah.
All we need to do is break into his house. Threaten his or put a sword up his wife's neck.
No, what are you doing?
and
What are
ask
you?
him-
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa! We
and
don't threaten family
persuasively-
members. We go straight for the person.
I always wonder, like, how did these magic rings, like, even come to this weird, like, tiny shop where no one even knows about it? This is how that happens.
Yeah, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I got some tarps. I got a couple ratty cloaks. I got this ring.
How did you get that? Where did you get that? Oh, this guy came in and traded it for some rags.
Frogs.
Frogs. All right. I think we could walk back. There's not as much dead on the coastline, right? Most of the dead's inland.
There's a lot of dead around this town that
Yeah.
that Fit can see, and you saw them, quite a good amount of them, near South
Nope.
Shore.
We could, I mean, as far as getting away from the town, I would hope that Laureus can tell them not to attack us while we're leaving, but once we get further away from her influence, it might be stealthy time. But we've
We
been here for
could.
1 day, right?
We could wait a couple days, get on that boat, go back, and tell them that there was too many forces and we couldn't breach the city or something like that, right?
I mean,
If they
that's
ask.
oddly suspicious. Like, how did we escape unscathed then? If we didn't even try, they're not going to be happy.
I can beat you up.
Talk amongst yourselves. I gotta pee
Sure
again. So I'll be
himself
right back.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'll
There's an
take
old man
a
up
quick
here.
break.
Oh,
He's
nope.
gotta
He's
pee
saying
everything.
everyone's taking a pee break. No. Yeah, we can make ourselves look beat up.
So
Oh, God,
options are
guys.
go back to the boat.
I got us covered. All right, Finn.
Just like punch me up. Yeah.
I just whoa, and I turn myself into a beaten person.
Yeah, I could.
I'm
You guys-
beating up Finn. Finally, finally.
I could turn into a different person and we could say Finn died.
You know what?
Finn died. Here's this other guy though. We don't know him that well.
That's how every D&D party works. They wouldn't even question that. We found this
Hey, you know
random
what?
stranger on the way.
if we have to look beaten up, can I have the honors of beating up Finn?
No, it's already
No.
been called. Dibs have already been
Because
called.
I really, I have this sudden anger about him talking smack about my people, and that really
You
wants to
didn't
be
even-
released.
You didn't. That's
That-
metagaming. You didn't hear me talk about those frog people.
Speaking
No,
of
but
frog
all the
people,
other
someone's gotta
times,
take care
all
of
the other
Saltport.
times, you always speak bad about them. That I do hear when I'm right up front of you. I'm right
Someone's
next
gotta
to
deal
you.
with Saltport, too.
I am right next to your mouth, and yet you just
You're right next
you
to my
just
mouth.
pretend. You just pretend.
He's like watching
Hey,
your mouth.
hey.
He's like, I got that. I see your mouth.
Listen, you just talk smack about my people when you just act like I'm not there whenever you start talking smack about my people.
I never
Yeah.
smack talk your frog people.
It's
Mhm.
I never smack talk your frog people while you're around. We're waiting on
All right.
Francisco too. Okay. Yeah, we could totally fake my death. That'd be advantageous.
All right, cool.
Do we think...
Here's a sword, and I'll
Are you
slash his
saying
throat.
this near Lorius? This faking
trying
death, or
to
was this a joke?
No, we're
It was a
considering it.
semi-joke.
It's a semi joke. We're considering it. We're trying to. We could discuss this with her while she's here. I don't care if she hears it.
Discuss this with Lorius.
Yes, we discussed it with Lorius while you were gone.
She told us everything.
Told us everything.
Oh, if that's the case. Never mind. I don't have what I thought I had.
She told us exactly where the thrift Peru is.
Yeah, it was a great piece of information. She's been holding out on us.
So we can,
Faking my death might actually be pretty great.
if we walk, we have to beat the boat back. I think is the best option.
Yes.
If
Or
we
we
go
can
to
take
the
the
boat,
boat. We
have
also
to
discussed while you were
lie our way
gone,
through.
going back to the boat, going back to South Shore, and telling them we couldn't kill
I was here for that.
whatever was there. Huh?
I was here for that.
Oh, were you that?
I heard
Okay.
that- I heard that part.
Yeah, where whatever was here was too powerful for us, and we couldn't handle it. We don't know who is here, but the forces are substantial. What do you think about that, Lorius?
I want to leave that decision up to you.
What?
I
Is that beneficial? You want them to think that you're more powerful than you are.
mean, that plays into what we're trying to sell. So, if you think that'll work, sure. If you get word that they're going to attack, you need to let me know
I will let you know.
so we can strike first, catch them off guard.
I will let you know.
So that goes into a plan where we go, yeah, we can do it, but we need this fill in the blank item or time or whatever before we can go back. Then we can deal with it. But for now, it's too difficult. There's no way it can be done.
Yeah. I'm saying it's definitely not worth the 30 gold, whatever we were doing here.
Yeah.
That's 35 gold per week.
What an
person.
insult.
5 gold a day. Big money.
We noticed you kill a god. We'd like to hire you to kill someone. 30 gold, 35 gold a week. What?
Mm-hmm. All the killing you can get for 35 gold a week.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's not a bad plan. That would get us back into the city without a lot of suspicion, right?
The task
What
they
is
gave
the-
you
what is
was
the
to
thing?
just disrupt. Break the crystal, whatever you can do to disrupt the city.
So we say, we failed. We couldn't get into the keep. It's too well guarded. We need what?
We
What
failed.
do we need in order to say, yeah, we can do it, totally do it, but we need bleh. In
Or
order to
what
do
day?
it. So
What
give
day
us
is it
a
today?
week.
It's Saturday.
What? God dang it!
Gotta wait a week.
Todicus Eve. You're on day 13 of Alzir giving
So
you
there's-
2 weeks.
So there's no way for us to make it back in time to make that portal to Faerun.
I think. Are you keeping track, Isaac, of the days? I was keeping track.
Oh yeah, it's only been like two
I
days.
think this is one, but I lost track of where my counter was, and I'm
Okay,
pretty
lost.
sure we were on day 12, and now we're on day 13. It's okay. Lori's she can change the rules. Alzira, I mean. That's what she does.
She's sick. She forgot.
Yeah, not feeling too good.
Her mind is hazy. She lost track of the days. She's fine.
Okay.
I'll ask Loris. Do you know what she gave us 2 weeks? Do you know what the plan is when those 2 weeks are up?
I don't know, but she may. I don't have a clue. In the state she's in, she could. Do you have any? Does she know of any friends of yours or any?
We don't have any friends.
Yeah, we don't have any
Associate with?
friends.
Yeah.
I was, I was in a slave camp before all this happened, so.
You know what? I totally don't have any friends.
And all the people
All of
I
them totally
associate with
died.
are in this room.
Yeah, we're all here. So unless she's
she
gonna,
looks at Bert and she says, "You have an entire town, don't you?"
Maybe.
Does she know how you
be right back.
have assisted Last Hope? Does she know how you feel about them?
I don't think she knows how I feel about
Don't
them.
know.
Yeah, forgot about that. But they're all here.
She could.
Sir, I don't
don't
care
know.
about Last Hope.
Yeah, Last Hope is here, isn't it?
Yes.
You're saying Alzira would destroy her own
If you have any,
people.
if you have any friends or anyone that you are close with, she could take them out.
Okay.
If she knows who you have associated with.
I'm super close with Vulcus. He's my best friend. If anyone ever harmed him, boy, would I be sore.
Yeah. Let her know that. I think we found their best friend. His name's Volkus.
It's probably
Oh,
a
yeah,
good,
that's right.
good thing that you have those anti-scrying cloaks on, or at least assisting with that.
All right.
We can't see inside South Shore, but we can see you once you leave. Typically,
Here, you know what? I got someone
All right.
close.
I could see you
I
when you
guess
got
we're
here, just because I have eyes everywhere.
got them nature eyes. Those are more reliable than a scrying orb.
Got them ocean eyes.
All right. Claws. All right. Let's get back. Let's walk. I say we walk. I think coming back by the boats, super sus, and you can just walk into South Shore.
think
I
it's
totally
gonna
did
be
it once.
about-
South Shore does have
about the
a,
same amount of
a
time.
wall now.
All the way around. You can't like walk out through
There's
the water.
two
Like
gates. You can walk in through the water. Yeah, you could go around that way. But if you want to go to the land part of the town, you do have to go through a gate. Now,
We
So
do
if-
have one more potion if we get there.
Yeah. We could
can
walk
in
there,
through the water.
go into the water, yeah, and walk up through the water into the city, right?
you
It's
haven't
a plan. Let's
you haven't
do it.
seen
I
if there's
think
any
it's
sort
faster.
of defenses waterside.
Okay.
You never went that far in or out.
I think that I think it's
Yeah, your guys are worthless and all your friends are dead.
Yeah.
I think it's an easy. I think that walking gives us twice the amount of success rate
Yep. I think walking
because we don't have to convince a captain. We only have to get the captain of the ship. We just have to convince whoever we find in South Shore. Should we even get caught?
So we're basically gonna have to go, wait a bunch of time because we're no way we're making it back by Sunday now.
Yep. Hopefully, Alzira won't smite us down.
All right.
All right.
Ready?
Can you, Lorius, can you make sure the undead near the city don't attack us so we can try to make up some time since Bert doesn't have a ring?
So I can keep the ones in the city. I can try to assist you on the way there. Problem is, I need to scry on you. And I can't do that unless you want to allow Alzira to scry on you.
Do you not have eyes near the city?
I can take care of you near the city. That's fine.
We just
Okay,
need
that's fine.
outside the city. That's fine. Just get us
let-
out of this.
Just let us get out to where it's the undead a little thinner, and then I think we'll be okay.
I can do that.
Thank you. All right, boys. Shall
right.
we walk?
Let's do
Let's
it.
walk.
We walk.
Okay.
Clawing me.
So, you have, as you leave the forts, you're heading out into the wastes, the desolate landscape of Tial. You notice a certain gap in the meanderings of the undead. And
Okay.
you
Can
make
we
your way that way.
double time?
You can we'll just do like a constitution check to see. if
Are
you
we gonna try to
can-
get there by Sunday, or was that why we're double timing?
I'm just trying to make up as much time as we can
Full sprint all the way there.
while we're able to, because he's going to have to start stealthing at some point, which is going to slow us way down.
Somebody has an elephant. However, that won't
Yeah, oh yeah, riding elephant.
that won't be very stealthy.
but
But
it
the
can make
undead
up some
aren't gonna
time
stop
right
us.
now.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh.
cool. I'll summon our elephant then.
Get out of
Is that
town,
what you guys
summon
want?
an elephant. Yeah. That
All right,
sounds
then.
fantastic.
How long
Uh,
does the
uh,
elephant
I think
last?
he gets it for 24 hours, and then it has to rest for.
24 hours.
Is that how it is? It has to rest another 24 hours before it comes back out.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, wait,
Takes
no,
out-
it's
takes out-
23 hours. That's right.
Takes out his little statue and tosses it on the ground, and then this massive elephant appears in front of you.
Does it have a name?
Jack the
His name will
elephant.
be Bob.
How fast
Bob?
can the elephant take us?
We got
Can the
Jack the
elephant
cat,
make it to
Jack the
South Shore
elephant,
in
Jack
one
the
day?
ranger.
Is it possible?
Yeah, how fast does an elephant go?
Let's see
A
how fast
magic
an elephant goes. The elephant goes 40 feet. However, this
40
elephant
feet.
doesn't tire. So you can walk the full 24 hours with this thing. No need to rest, or you can rest on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can make it in the one day if you just beeline it.
All right, let's beeline it.
Do it.
I have an idea.
All right, hit me with your idea.
Is anyone who's in earshot of us right
What's up,
now?
Jack?
Does Laura still in
No,
earshot?
we're outside of the
You're
town.
outside the town now.
Ah, okay. What if we tell Lorius to scry on Fit
What?
so she can give us clear passage all the way and we can just get there in a day?
We're gonna get there in a day, anyways. We have an elephant.
but we're gonna get attacked by undead because the elephant isn't stealthy. Unless Lorius can see us and she can pop the undead when we get closer.
Oh yeah, you could do that, I guess.
Get that sending stone out.
I'll get the sending stone out and pass this idea through by her.
She says, "Okay."
How of a terrible idea it is, and how we suck.
I need you to describe your route to me, and then I will just try to do my best to. I'll scry on you. I can scry on you once, and I will find your. I'll do what I can.
Okay,
That's what she says.
that's all we can hope for.
Does she know what Phipps looks like?
I'm assuming
mean,
you can describe describe him as you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll send Fit back and just have him be like land, and this is what it look like, and then I can snap him out and snap into us.
He says, "Master, she stole my feather."
What? Stole a feather? Oh, right.
You didn't say anything about that.
You were molting. It's fine.
All right.
Okay. Give me a perception for whoever wants to be on the lookout. Give me
I'll do
one of you can give me a survival check to find the clear path to lead this
I won't do
elephant.
Survival.
That
Hey,
sounds
Jack.
like a ranger thing.
Yep. I'm gonna
Uh,
give Jack something to do.
Ooh, I forgot what my.
Yeah.
That's good.
survival.
So 21 perception.
Give me a will save for Fit.
He's
Can't
just
he
allowing it
auto-fail?
to happen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess you can.
23.
Okay. Hey, you find a nice clear path that you've got enough little valleys and things to kind of try to keep the elephant hidden. Lorius looks at where you're going and clears the way. When you get to Crawport, You guys have to sort of rotate through napping on the
Yeah.
or just resting. You don't have to nap. You're just resting on the elephant. Are you going straight into town? Are you gonna veer off a little bit to the south and go into the
No,
water?
we're gonna
gotta
go into
veer
the water.
Okay. Right about where you get to Croport is when the Bert will tell you the time's almost up. And you make it the full way there. And
Wait, how close is Croport to South Shore?
sorry, it normally was a 2-day walk, but you did it in. You're gonna do it in 3 days. Sorry, I might say, but towns wrong. You to South
Yeah,
Shore.
okay.
You were
Yeah,
in.
okay,
You were
there we
in
go.
Croport. Now you're going.
I was
to
like,
South Shore.
were we just in?
Sorry.
We did a big circle.
They're all
Got a
ports.
lot.
Did the elephant wrong.
But you get to about the spot where you are going to veer into the water, right?
Yeah.
And you lose your elephant.
Okay.
Okay.
So you made it there. It is. It's. You left in the morning. It's around. I guess it's 24 hours. So you went through the darkness, and it's the sun is rising again.
That thing was pretty early, wasn't it? The portal.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's make haste here. We're going through the water. Let's drink and get there. Go.
All right. Yep. We're hitting it.
Okay. Everyone, give me well, you're just gonna run just straight into the water and then try to come around. So there's kind of like a jetty, I guess, sort of shooting out on both sides, kind of like a couple of claws around the port.
Like a dock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Isn't
with
a
land.
jetty a dock?
Artificial bay type thing.
Artificial bay.
Not artificial, a real official.
Oh, okay.
A landmass that shoots out.
Okay.
It kind of surrounds both sides.
When I hear of a jetty, I think of those like
The
floating
cement things.
pontoon
I
dock.
don't know if that's the
things.
word for it or not. A little peninsula.
Okay.
And you're going to go through the mermaid city.
Yeah.
Also,
That's the plan.
I'm going to disguise self just to look
Yeah,
like
and I'll look like someone different.
a typical.
I need a wisdom save by
nondescript person.
by Joe with advantage, real quick.
Okay.
You better not screw this up.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Okay.
What are we going to look like to get through this portal? I would imagine we would talk about this on the elephant, but
Do we still know the one guy who's goes? I can look like one of the people from Faerun. What's that guy's? The
Feanor.
guy. Feanor. Faerun. Feanor.
Not fair.
What's Faerun?
That's the
What's
that's
that from?
That's the Forgotten Realms. That's like the official D&D.
Okay.
Setting.
God. So much D&D. I'm gonna that guy, the guy who they worked the portal, the dad guy who wanted us to help him, but we like left.
yeah, he'll be willing to help us.
We don't need him to help us, but I'll look like him
His
when
name
we
is
come out of the water.
Rhythmir.
Rhythmir. Yeah,
Yep.
I'll look like Rhythmir.
What if he's there?
Well,
He
it'll
was
be
supposed
interesting.
to be there last time,
It'll
but
be
he wasn't
interesting.
because of his son. I suppose
Yeah.
we could just wait till it opens and then run through.
Jump
it.
in. Yeah.
Rhythmir was the one who was supposed to lead the caravan, but his son went missing, and so he wasn't there that day.
I guess we could. What are the rules on a teleportation circle?
I mean,
As
it
far as,
pops
like,
open,
jumping
it
at the
will have
last second.
for 6 seconds or whatever, and then anyone can walk through it. As far as the official rules.
He's going to be in the circle when the spell goes off. They cast
Okay.
it last time. They cast it as a ritual. It's a 10-minute
Yeah.
cast.
And then we could just jump in at the last second, right?
I mean, it wouldn't even have to be the last second. We could just see them casting it. We're going to stand here now. We need to go to where you're going.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, sure. Let's do that.
So you're on the peninsula. You can see the mermaid city. It's very extravagant. They have
Then
there
right
is a-
off the dock.
there is a
time we
lot
never
of merfolk and there's some sea elves as well. A couple murlocs that you see. There's a lot of activity here at the front, at their gate.
Okay.
So you will be seen. How are you gonna disguise yourself?
do.
I look like a.
You two are good. You think?
Okay.
Okay.
How's everyone else doing it?
We gave them big cloaks.
Just put
we
them
totally-
Underwater cloaks.
No one
Underwater
else down here looks like you. There's a few sea elves, but you do. You, Finn and Rook are the first to go, and then they look back and they're like, we're not as.
Do we have any chains? We can say they're our
We don't
prisoners.
blend in as well as we thought we did.
That always works, right?
We look like normal. I
have
can
a
look
chain.
like a sea elf. What's up, Jack? What do you think? Any of that? No, he's not gonna do it.
I think
I don't
maybe
know how
you
they
and
do.
I take the sides and they just walk with their heads down. Hopefully
Yeah.
no one will see us or like pay
Or
attention to us closely. I don't know.
We'll walk along the bottom. They'll have their hoods up. We'll have ours down. We'll
Yeah.
look like normal merfolk, and then we just
Hello.
walk right in like nothing's happening.
Yeah, we'll just do that.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have any other choice.
I need
jeez.
I guess
Bye, Jack.
let's go with a persuasion check for everyone.
For everyone.
Persuasion.
From us.
Advantage from the two of you that look very persuasive. The other three, just give me persuasion. This will be your
Oh,
how
man.
persuasive your walk is.
Is this a team thing?
Yeah.
A group check.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, Bert.
Oh no. I'm not very persuasive at all.
Oh, here we go. 15.
I rolled a 25.
15.
I rolled a 28.
We're holding the
I got
group
a
down.
1.
We're doing it.
I rolled 3.
I got a 1. That's my
Oh my
total
God.
is a 1.
Oh,
What about you?
wasn't-
Jack?
it
What'd
wasn't
you
a
get?
15.
31.
It's not a
Right.
fumble. It's just
Okay.
Oh, Jack got a
Yeah.
15.
So
That's
you're
my
just
total.
walking on the road like you belong here, right?
Yes.
Okay, a lot of traffic. You're walking by. Looks like a market of some kind. You can see the library in front of you. There's a merfolk, big burly guy, swimming
Yeah.
by, and he looks at you and does a double take as he looks back at you, and then swims over to you, and he kind of looks at the frog.
I'll give him a friendly wave.
I mean, the frogman's fine, right? He's an underwater kind of species.
And then he looks at Shiro. He says, "What's your business here?"
We're just trying to catch
just-
a portal.
Yep, we're just coming back in. We're on our way into the dry part of South Shore. We're leaving.
State your names.
What?
What?
We come here all the time.
I want names.
Is this off limits?
You come here all the time.
How long is that? How long until that portal goes off? Do we know if they're there yet? They come at the same time every time, right?
I'll just
Um,
ask Pip to keep an eye on it. Is it? Are they there?
There's a few folks starting to assemble around it.
Like they're already there. They're assembling to go back, or they're assembling to receive.
They're assembling to receive.
Okay, so we have some time.
So you can see some of the market vendors have got their carts out and they're getting ready for them. A few have shown up already.
My name is,
Need names.
My name is
Not you.
Sindar.
Oh.
Okay.
Looks at the frog, the human, and the other weird-looking one.
They're friends of ours.
Name.
We're just
He
showing
takes a
them around.
spear and
the town.
kind of lifts your hood up a little bit, Joe. Get a better look at you.
I'm gonna speak in primordial and just try to intimidate him.
Okay, roll it.
Say, he's not from around here. Jack, you are going bananas. What do you want, man?
Ooh, yes. +3, 21.
Okay, he removes the spear. And he, a little more cautiously, "What's your name?" They're talking to Shiro.
He only speaks in
Oh, yeah,
primordial.
he said in primordial. He looks at Bert.
Frog people don't have a native language. I'll speak Draconic.
We're all just talking
You
a
know,
different
I'm not
language.
English.
What do you say in Draconic?
This is good.
This is Ribius McToderson.
No, let him talk. What's he say? I want to hear what he says in Draconic.
It's Dr. Legs.
Dr. Legs.
Dr. Legs.
I'll say that I don't understand what you're saying.
He
In
says.
Draconic?
He says
Draconic.
in Draconic to you. Name.
Dope! It's backfire.
You had to see this coming, man. We knew they spoke Draconic. What's wrong with you?
That's the only one I speak. Other than common.
Name.
Just think of a name right now, on the spot. I
Jack.
just told you one. What?
Wait, what? Wait, what did he say?
He took your name.
He took my name? Oh,
It was the first one that popped in my head.
Jack McFroggius.
Great.
two more
Exactly.
burly merfolk in proper gear
Oh,
arrive
no.
next to him.
I say, cheese it! And we run away.
They're a little faster than
They're not saying
water.
anything. They're still staying back behind this guy. He says, "Just mind yourselves."
We're already out of your hair, and they just start
Right.
walking.
Sure.
Don't even worry about it.
They step aside or they swim aside and they watch you and they're just staring you down.
I just walk. Keep walking.
We're just
Not
going to walk
faster,
right up out of the
just keep
water.
walking.
You make your way out of the water. You can still feel the eyes of the merfolk staring at you.
Yeah.
I'm having Fip, while we're doing this, look around for any, like, the guards that would recognize us so I can alter
Named
course of
characters.
You see Haggis is sweeping the porch. She always does. Elian is near the keep. You see him standing outside with a group.
Is anyone in our path towards the portal?
Oh yeah, there's lots of people.
I
Busy
mean,
town.
anyone that
No one that you recognize. There's a couple of the market folks that you dealt with before that
Those
are
are
there.
official people, though. About them.
Nobody official.
Okay, no one that knows that we were sent on a mission to do something that we shouldn't be back yet.
Yeah.
You don't see anyone.
Okay, then let's go. Don't draw attention to yourself. Just walk at a normal pace.
Yep. We give them a really quick lesson on not looking real sus, and then we go up to the portal.
Okay, there's a small crowd around the portal. Has
we'll
gathered.
Just, we'll just try to blend in with that
I need
crowd.
a stealth check from everyone. Advantage if you I guess advantage on all of you. You all are stealthy enough.
Oh.
Hmm.
I disappeared in the shadows.
I don't even look like me. I got a 12.
I
I
got
got.
What do you look like, Parkeet? What do you look like?
24.
Hey.
I look like a merfolk.
How are you out of the
16.
water?
No.
Huh?
That's not going to work out of the water.
No, not a merfolk. The one in the water legs.
Elves?
Right?
Want to see elves?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one?
Bert got 24.
Which one?
You have to have a specific.
I don't. You do. I rolled a 17 for stealth.
Okay, I saw it.
Wait.
Who do you
I
look
rolled
like?
a 20.
Me?
Do I have to look like a specific? I was looking that up beforehand.
You have to look like a certain person.
Do
A
I?
specific person. Mm-hmm.
Is there not anybody that I would have just seen? Just a random like sea elf down below while we were down there that I could just generic.
One of the guards, or
Just-
one of
just
the.
a-
try to
no,
find
not a
just
guard.
A commoner that you saw down
Yeah,
there.
just a generic commoner that I would have seen, like in the library or something when I was in there for so long.
Oh, okay, from a previous time.
Yeah.
Okay, like one of those punk teenage.
Yeah.
Ones that were down there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look extra young.
And as we come out, I'll say, just walk beside me for a second. I'll bend down and act like I'm tying my shoe and switch to something less watery.
What were you before? Elf.
I was like a generic
Okay. What are you changing
underwater
into?
dude.
Underwater
Generic,
dude.
not underwater dude.
Okay. So, about 20 minutes goes by.
Generic
Yes.
elf is what I'm gonna.
You guys do
Some kind.
an okay job of blending in. The young sea elf gets a couple looks, Another elf looks at him and kind of does a double take, but doesn't seem to mind. Doesn't seem to approach you.
Yeah.
I'm not getting the most looks. Finally,
And
I am free.
eventually you start seeing a glowing on the runes, and a moment later, there's a caravan, a cart right in front of you.
Go now. We could have gone then. We'd smash into them as they come in.
It's one way. It's not doesn't go both ways.
Doesn't go both ways. Not a door.
On this cart, there's only 3 elves, and there's a very small amount of goods on this cart. You guys have been here before, and there's like loads of things, of trinkets and all this, but there is like, you see like a bushel of some berries, and a couple crafts. There's really not much of anything on this cart.
Do we see
Is there anyone
familiar?
around right now that would recognize us from South Shore?
You look. Give me perception.
Why can't I roll? Oh, it says waiting on GM.
Oh,
You
let
on
me
a
pull
different
you.
screen?
I put you on a different screen. Whoops. There you go. Sorry.
I hear music.
Yeah.
Was it playing now?
Music.
16.
You see Haggis. She's approached, and she's got a little wheelbarrow. She's brought over with her. There's a human guard that's standing near the warehouse that you've seen before.
Okay.
No one of no named people other than Haggis.
Okay. Do I recognize any of the elven people from Feanor that have come through?
You don't.
None of them? They're a whole different crew?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will approach one of them and says, so, I've not seen you here before. Last time I was here, there was a different crew. Has something changed?
Just different crew.
Oh, alright. It's a smaller amount of goods. Have you had problems?
Have we had problems?
Yes, have you had problems?
Yeah, you can say that.
So anything I might be able to help with?
Ask about that one guy.
Unless you can heal a forest, then not much you can do.
We might be able to do
I
that.
might be able to do that for you. Me and my friends are quite handy in certain situations. I'd be happy to take a look at it for you if you don't mind us hitching a ride back.
Roll me a persuasion.
Yes.
How would you... He looks you up and down.
No.
I can't tell what that even rolled.
Rolled
You rolled a 2.
A 5.
Oh.
Is it a
it's
2 or is it a 5?
plus- It's a
think
5.
I thought it was a 2.
Yeah, it's a 5.
5 plus 9, so 14.
He says, well, what'd you do?
Well, I don't know. We'd have to look at the problem first, but
I mean, I don't care who comes back.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll take
Fantastic.
a look then.
He continues lugging things and hand them over to some of the people of South Shore.
Let's see. Do you need a hand with what you're doing right now?
I do.
I start helping.
It's only a 15-minute job, and they unload the cart, and then a few more South Shore folks go and start loading up the wagon with some of their stuff, and they've got a lot more stuff that's going over, and assisting them. And Haggis is right there. You see her come up. She loads some things up. She brushes right by you, doesn't pay any attention, and she seems to be loading up just some. She's got like blankets and other like household kind of things.
Relief effort looking things.
Mm-hmm. And that's mostly what the cart seems to be. They've got there's a lot of sort of generic relief kind of items that are made from shells. A lot of water-based fish they've gone in there as well, and there's a few crafts, but mostly all relief type items.
Okay.
But again, it doesn't take long to load it up, and a wizard who you guys are familiar with, not Vulcus, but one of the wizards from one of the Yonti wizards from the tower, comes over. I need a stealth check. From those who look like they need a stealth check. The other two don't. And he begins casting the ritual. You can have advantage because he's not paying attention.
Ooh.
That's better.
Good enough. So-
Passes 20.
10 minutes go by, and there's a flash of light, and you appear in Feanor. First thing you notice is it's very brown. The forest is clearly dying.
Fall here.
Not that
I
kind
would
of.
like to take a moment and revel in the fact that a plan worked.
Yeah, no joke. We just savored this moment. Nothing got destroyed. We didn't have to kill anyone.
You
I just like made it.
got some good
Well, the thing,
rolls.
a plan actually came through. Like every time we go, okay, we're gonna do this, and then we go, and right before we do it, we go, okay, we're gonna do the complete opposite.
Yeah, we get there and we realize this was a bad plan.
So before you guys, when you come in here, you're in inside a little, you're inside a tree. You step out and you can see the forest is brown. There's a bit of necrotic, you know how it kind of turns black and drippy, and you see a lot of that on some of the leaves and some of the plants. There's maybe half as many elves as you saw before in this place, and it is does not look happy forest.
Okay, so
Maybe we could use the sending stone and ask Lorius if there's something we can do. She's a druid, isn't she?
yeah, she's a druid.
Yeah, no, all you need to do is just grab an eye and do what Garrick does.
Yeah,
Or-
but we're not druids.
Wow.
All I know how to do is burn stuff.
Create a
Does your
forest of fire.
need burnt? I could burn it for you.
I'm the opposite of what a forest needs.
Oh, you burn it all down and we grow back stronger.
I think it would take a long time for a mystical forest full of 200-foot tall trees or whatever to grow back.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Good place actually be good place to call it a day.
A plan worked. We're ending. Wow,
Yeah.
dude. What
Is
a
this
week.
do I see any signage or anything? Is this the Elven Oaks?
Signage.
You never saw that mentioned here.
Okay.
There's oak trees. And it
The
is
Elven
elven.
Oaks Golf Course.
Okay.
You can make an intelligence check if you want to try to connect the two. But
Do I gotta connect those two?
Bye, Jack.
Why is it not showing up? 10 and just a straight intelligence check is 12.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it could be. Could very well be the Elven Oaks. Makes sense.
What an amazing thing. Cart path is over there. All right. Fantastic.
All right.
It worked out.
We'll continue
It's
this
incredible.
in another month.
Did it, guys.
Another month.
You're
Good
fine.
plan, guys. Good plan.
But we're
Worked
gonna
out.
try to do once a
I
week.
know, you guys avoided my combat traps, and I had all kinds of
Combat
stuff planned
traps?
for you.
Oh my.
We had you good rolls when you needed.
The holidays are over.
Forever.
Well, for now, the big holiday is over. So back to weekly, hopefully. Double thumbs up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yay, a plan
Oh, boy.
worked. I'm so happy.
Thanks for watching, everybody. See you, Do Village and Finley.
Yeah. See you guys later.
See ya.
And we'll be back maybe next week.
We'll be back on Monday.
Oh, yeah, we'll be back on Monday on Deaf and Dorky. That's right.
And
Yep.
hopefully I'll be back on Friday. Because no one
I'll
likes
try
me.
to make sure my ginger hellbeast doesn't kill me in my sleep. The only thing he's gonna kill me with is his loud meows, waking me up for something.
All right. Bye. Bye, Holly.
Bye.
See ya.